They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to strike. And guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army, assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody, kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point 6-2, gon' split him. FN, that's for any fuck, nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5 point sale, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this squeeze, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. Y'all nigga keep talking about you want smoke. You can't catch me on social.
Hey, what up, what up, what up? Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. What's going on with everybody? I hope everybody doing well today. You know, we got Notre Dame versus Ohio State tonight. That's going to be a good game, even though Ohio State going to take the damn national championship again. They got the most complete team out there. But I told everybody before it started, my family included, I said it's going to be Notre Dame versus Ohio State in the national championship. Penn State put on a good try, but it's crazy because the Big Ten had Oregon, Penn State, and Ohio State in there. They had all three of them teams there. But it's going to be Ohio State in the under tonight. And that shit ain't going over. It's going to be a low-scoring game. Notre Dame has a great team, but they don't have many big play capabilities. And once you get Notre Dame behind the sticks, then Notre Dame, they seem to falter when they behind the sticks. But shout out to my brother Terrell Davis in the building. Peace and blessings to Terrell Davis. Shout out to my brother All Things in the building. Salute, salute. Banks Hayes in the building. Salute to you, King. Shout out to LV in the building. Salute, King. Big Block in the building. The Melvin Air Podcast. Hope you're doing well. Dodge J in the building. And the beautiful Miss Marshawn West is in the building. Salute. I hope all of y'all are doing well today. I hope everything is blessed. Enjoying this day. I guess this is President's Day today or Martin Luther King Jr. Day. One or the other, you know. Anyway, it's another day for the public school kids not to have to go to school, basically. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you one thing. We are 11 days away. We are 11 days away from David Benavidez versus David Morrell. And this right here, I love the fact that this fight's coming up right here. World Combat Sports, salute King, peace and blessings to you. This right here, Fresh Baker with them pies in the building, salute King, peace and blessings. We are 11 days. Or David versus David. And I'm telling you, I've been waiting on this fight for so long. This fight right here is going to cement everything I've been saying about boxing. Who is real, my brother? Peace and blessings to you, brother. Hope all things is well with you, my brother. But this fight right here, you have a big pressure fighter that throws a lot of punches, who doesn't sit down on his shots, one who overwhelms his opponents with volume. Because that's what David Benavidez does. He overwhelms you with volume. He's usually the bigger guy, so he has more weight and more force. Shout out to Shane Frazier in the building. Salute. Rallo Green. I feel you, Rallo. Mr. Altruistic, shalom to my brother. Hope you enjoyed your Shabbat. But like I said, this is going to show the difference between skills that pay the bill, and it's going to show this distance between just being a straightforward fighter. See, this is what people fail to realize. If y'all remember, think back to David Benavidez versus Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. I gave Caleb Plant the first 5 rounds, maybe 6. Caleb Plant went out there and boxed the shit out of Benavidez. Yeah, it's cold as hell. It's 18 degrees in North Carolina right now. Caleb Sweet Hands Plant boxed the shit out of David Benavidez. The man sat there and used movement, boxing, and he was tagging Benavidez. Until Benavidez caught him in like the 6th round, Caleb Plant was putting on a masterclass performance. He was putting on a masterclass performance. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. David Morrell boxes just as good as Caleb Plant, but he has power in both hands and he hits 5 times harder than Caleb Plant. Cash Crypto, salute to you, brother. Another thing, David Benavidez has been down. Ronald Graville has put him down with flash knockdowns because David Benavidez just comes forward. He don't respect his opponent's power because he's usually the bigger guy and he's used to just bulldozing people like Earl Spence used to do, just bulldozing. But one thing about trying to bulldoze David Morrell is this motherfucker hits, and he hits hard. He hits hard. And that's what's going to happen. Benavidez is going up against a pure boxer with power who's going to set traps. And Benavidez is going to try to walk over them traps like landmines, like he just bulled through it. And I feel like that's what's going to be the mistake in this fight. And I feel like he's going to put Benavidez down, and Benavidez is going to get hit with some shit he ain't seen coming. And you got to realize when you're going up in skill, there's some people that can hit your ass and you wake up and the fight's over with. But this is one of the most, Cash Crypto, it doesn't matter. It still was a knockdown, bro. It was a knockdown because he was trying to walk straight through Ronald Graville. He tried to walk through him. And it was like 4 or 5 years ago. But this is what I'm saying. Like Abdul Mason gets dropped. I'm just saying this is a lack of defense. But one thing about it, Cash Crypto, he hasn't been in there with a puncher that hits as hard as Ronald Graville since then. Everybody else has been smaller guys. Caleb Plant, Boo Boo, people that done came up in weight. He's been fighting Karan Davis. Like he's been fighting smaller people since Ronald Graville. Go back and look. Everybody he's done fought after Ronald Graville has came up from either 154 or 160. So there's smaller fighters that done came up besides Caleb Plant, who still was a smaller fighter. So yeah, he's going up against the natural guy that's naturally his size. And I'm just saying it's going to be the best fight. It's the best fight I've seen in a long time. And I've been waiting on this shit. As boxing fans, we win no matter who wins the fight. But I'm just telling you, David Benavidez, he's going to get pushed to his limit. And we're going to see what he really got in this fight. Because he's got a man that's coming in there that's trying to knock his block off that's not scared of him. Not scared of him at all. And I can't wait to see how this works because I've been waiting on this shit. And I actually didn't think they was gonna make this fight this early. But the winner of this fight becomes a pay-per-view star. Because honestly, David Benavidez has been putting on shows. He's been fighting everybody he's supposed to fight. Now he's fighting a young champion who's just as skilled as him. So whoever wins this right here, I feel like the torch is passed to them. That's the next face of boxing. That's what we're gonna be watching because the winner of this fight right here is gonna be giving us a lot of good fights right here. AJ64 Salute King. The winner of this fight right here is gonna be giving us a lot of good content, a lot of good fight. So I'm ready for this right here. I want to see how it pop off. We got 11 more days. So yeah, that's all I got to say right there. Rallo Green, you said Morrell looked terrible in his last fight. And you don't know shit about boxing, Rallo. Because Hot Rod, that's who he fought. Hot Rod was a good fighter at 175, who Baturviev stopped, but he was a good fighter. And that was Dave Morrell moving up to 175, his first fight, a top 10 fighter. So the man moved up for a top 10 fighter for the belt. And I think he beat him every round, Rollo. So if a fighter doesn't get a knockout, you say they look terrible? Because I was watching, I thought Morrell won every round. I mean, Morrell was beating the man's ass. He just couldn't put the man down. So that made him look terrible, Rollo? I'm about to say, because David Benavidez, he looked just the same. Creole Traveler. David Benavidez didn't stop his last opponent either. They both went the distance. So, so what you going to say about that? I'm just saying, you can't sit there and say that fighters don't look good. How you don't look good winning every round, Rollo? I mean, go look at this. Let me pull up the scorecards for Rollo. Hold on. A motherfucker say you don't look good, but let me pull up the scorecards because you're very contradictory. Hold on. This is crazy right here. But I'm about to pull up the scorecards for you, Rollo. No, that's not what you said. Tay D, salute. Peace and blessings, King. You said not compared to how he's been looking. You said how he's been looking. But this is what I'm telling you, Rollo. He went up against a 29-2 fighter, right? And he won the fight 118 to 110, 117 to 111, 117 to 111. That's damn motherfucking damn. That's 10-2, Rollo. So you beat a nigga 10-2 and that don't look good? Like, y'all you talk about, but it didn't look as good as he did last time. Okay, but he still won. But no, it's a difference between Shakur because Shakur turned tail and ran. Now let's look at David Benavidez versus Alexander Grovskich. He had 119 to 109, 117 to 111, 116 to 112. So by average, that's the opponents. That's what it says, basically. So what are you saying, Rollo? You're contradictory, buddy. They both look the same. They won the rounds. Like every time you go out there, especially when the damn talent is raised, are three different fighters. Neither one of the Davids look like Shakur winning all the rounds. Shakur literally turned his back and took off when he was fighting. When he was fighting, that's a big difference. That's a big difference. Don't ever compare them people to Shakur. Both of them have way more offense than Shakur. They have more offensive capabilities than Shakur. Shakur doesn't have every punch. Shakur has a very limited offense. Mike Rhythm, salute, King. Peace and blessings. Shakur has a very limited offense. Now, his defense is exceptional, but his offense ain't. And, and this is Terrence Crawford right here. But yeah, that shit crazy right there. Oh yeah, Cash Crypto. This about to be a motherfucking a damn a fight for the ages, bro. This gonna be Eric Morales versus Marco Antonio Barrera. This is gonna be a hell of a fight. So yeah, I'm happy to see this. I can't wait to see this shit because we about to see some action. We about to see some action, and both guys are training. Both guys are training very hard. They're getting it in. I'm not gonna say nothing. I want y'all say D salute. I've never been accused by any.
Morel is using PEDs.
Not no more because we're on his ass for bad and testing. But look it, I'm not gonna say nothing. Just look at the track record. I've never been accused by anybody of using steroids. He's been accused by few people using steroids. So that's all I'm gonna say. Well, this camp, we make sure that no sneaky business is going on and all fighters are being tested. We're advocates for clean boxing, and there's not gonna be no sneaky shit here because we make sure of it.
Okay, Dave Morel, that's a big accusation. What is your response? And is that true? Have you used PEDs throughout your pro career?
Man, clean. You know, I'm clean like handle.
I'm about exactly, Tady. They trying to put right. They said that David Benavidez, he don't never test, but I'm about to pull it up. I'm about to pull it up for y'all. I want y'all to see this in. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Give me a second. I'm pulling it up on X. Lawani. Hold on. Here we go. Winter City Assassin. Salute my brother. And yeah, if y'all, I would appreciate it. Let me get at least 5 people in the Cash App or the PayPal to support the grind. And this right here, this post is, hold on, let me pull up this post. Gotta find it on the Ariel Hawani show. All right, hold on. All right, let's see. Matter of fact, it might be best if I just repost it on my page, and that way I can go to it quicker. Now let's see. Let me share it with y'all. Shout out to Terrell W in the building. Peace and blessings to you, my brother. Let me share this shit. Hold on. All right. Let me see my profile. I just reposted it.
Testing. Do you think that David Morrell is using PEDs?
Not no more because we're on his ass with the Vatican testing. But look it, I'm not gonna say nothing. Just look at the track records.
To the fact that you think that he is juicing, right? You brought up issues with the drug testing. Do you think that David Morrell is using PEDs?
Not no more because we're on his ass with the Vatican testing. But look it, I'm not gonna say nothing. Just look at the track records. I've never been accused by anybody by using steroids. He's been accused by few people using steroids. So that's all I'm gonna say. What we did this camp is we make sure that no sneaky business is going on and all fighters are being tested. We're advocates for clean boxing, and there's not going to be no sneaky shit here because we made sure of it.
Okay, David Morrell, that's a big accusation. What is your response, and is that true? Have you used PEDs throughout your pro career?
Man, I'm clean. I'm clean. Like Hano can do it talking same. I mean, I clean, bro.
You can't even say that with a straight face on.
Every time, a lot of people, every fight, talking shit, they say him, and not come out and they fight is talking, say no, it's Davis, it's doping, it's Davis, steroid. Why, bro? It's training. Has power. You know has power. Everybody fight you, and anybody say no. You gotta be steroid. Nothing, bro. You know nothing, bro. You know what I mean? So after the fight me, everybody say no. It's steroid. You know, because female really power, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you make the fighters take Vata and then you don't test Vata after the fight.
It's no excuse, bro. I'm clean.
That's why they're saying that.
Bro, right
they
now,
have to test Vata and then you don't test Vata after the fight. You test Vata during the camp
6 times
or the
in
fight.
3 weeks. 6 times.
Oh yeah, because fucking
I'm clean.
fucks
I'm
like
scared,
you.
bro.
Because of sneaky fucks like you doing shit that you're not supposed to.
You think they call it every day, you know? Oh, hey, go to the.
That's what happens when you enroll in Vata, brother.
House.
That's what happens when you do Vata. If you're not happy with taking Vata, you're going to another fucking another company to fight.
I'm clean. I don't care. I'm clean, bro. Right now, come here. I don't care. I'm clean. I don't need it.
Yeah, right now you're clean. Right now you're clean. We make sure of that.
I don't need it. I don't need it, bro. I don't need it. You know what I mean? You or somebody you did it. I don't care about, bro. I'm
gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna break your fucking mouth.
Man,
I don't give a fuck about nothing you're saying.
Bro, you every time you're talking the same. Bro, yeah. You're right. You're right.
For you.
Benavidez, do you believe him? Do you believe him when he says he's clean right now?
I don't know, but we put everything in place to make sure that there's Vata testing in this. Like I said, my name has never been associated with steroids. I can't say the same about everybody else, but right here, we got this big fight. We're gonna make sure that there's clean boxing involved, and we got the Vata test and all that.
Exactly, Tady. That nigga Benavidez trying to talk over the man and everything. Benavidez nervous as fuck. He nervous. He nervous as hell. Them boys, they know what's going on. Shout out to the beautiful queen, Key Alexandria, in the building. Salute to your co-host. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Well, I'm a little down. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little sad. Hey guys, hope you're having a good day.
What? Because Detroit lost?
No, absolutely not. No, the house I wanted, somebody took it, so I'm a little sad.
You want us to burn it down?
You
want one of us to burn it down?
Huh?
You want one of us to burn it down?
No, 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 no. It was perfect. You know why I loved it? The kitchen and
Had a
the
big yard
back.
for the dogs.
No, but just not my babies though. For not for my dogs, but I'm gonna get a chicken coop, and
Oh
we
shit!
can have 6 hens. We can't have a rooster though, which I'm mad about.
Why you
But
can't have a rooster?
and I don't know. It's just how the laws are out here. They don't let us. I guess because of a noise ordinance. You know, roosters are real loud. So we can only have hens. We can have up to 6. And
Plus, roosters are aggressive.
I still wanted my rooster though. I like rooster. So man,
What if you get a rooster and they don't know?
no, you know you gonna know roosters ain't quiet. Hell, I don't even think the hens is really gonna be quiet.
You feel kestrel, they don't do that. Kestrels don't. Them fighting cocks right there.
I'm not getting no fight. Anyways, Lord, you're gonna have me my birds getting into my hens getting into it with the turkeys and everything that be around here. Hey, y'all. Hey. Good to see y'all. So I'm back to the drawing board, basically. But it's okay. It's okay. What God has for me is for me. So I'm gonna find me the perfect house with the perfect acreage, the backyard that I need. Salute to everyone. I hope y'all having a wonderful Monday. This is definitely gonna brighten up my day. Salute to Upper, his beautiful wife and family. Shout out to Tay D, Windy City, my Chicago brother, Terrell, AJ, Creole. Salute y'all. Of course, I'm dedicating my show today, my portion of the show, to Martin Luther King Jr. Happy belated birthday, heavenly belated birthday. His birthday was actually the 15th, but today is MLK Day. I sit on a board for a MLK nonprofit organization, and we had our gala event in commemoration of Martin Luther King this past
Okay.
Saturday. So, yes, we had a very good showcase. About 100 people showed up. We raised a lot of funds and everything to continue to do the work, the mission of what Martin Luther King strived to do before his untimely demise. But happy birthday! Thank you for everything that you've done, Dr. Martin Luther King. If you was here today, you would be smacking so many of these people up, Martin Luther King. I know you rolling in your grave what some of these people have been out here doing in your name, sir. All things my right hand. Hey, Marquis. Let's huh?
Shout out to Marquis.
Upper, if you're
I said
saying
shout
something,
out to Marquis.
no,
Mar-
I'm not
I
finna
said,
say
you know, Dr. King was a Mason. How
I'm
you
not
think they got all those pictures? I'm just saying, it's kind of funny how Rosa Parks and Dr. King, the cameraman was just there to take the picture at just the right moments, right? Think about it. Don't be deceived, best friend. Don't be deceived.
man, look. All
I'm
I
just saying.
know is
I'm just
that
saying.
I'm not being deceived. I know the whole history of Martin Luther King. All I'm saying
I
is
know. I'm saying he was
we
a Mason.
still have not. I don't give a damn if he was. I don't give a damn if he was an Eastern Star. That ain't my thing. The man still did
That
what
was
he
Rosa
did
Parks.
with a leg. The man still did what he did. And
They let him.
to this day, no, they didn't. Anyways, let's get off this because I don't like that. I'm very defensive when it comes to that because I sit on several boards for Martin Luther King. So we gonna get off of that.
I feel you on that. I'm just saying, I know the real truth behind it, but I'm not even gonna go there with you though, because you know I
Thank you,
respect your opinions. I respect your stance on it. Black all day, even on the Sunday and twice on the weekend. What's going on with you, my brother? Peace and blessings.
You said South Holland is nice. It's quiet up over there now, Windy City. I think
You been to South Holland?
I know where all that stuff is at.
I heard you can smoke weed over there in Holland.
South Holland, I don't know. I don't smoke. Riverdale is really nice.
Oh,
And
I thought you was talking about the goddamn country Holland. Never
oh
mind.
no, in Chicago, these are suburbs.
I
Oh,
thought you was I thought you was talking
you know
about
what you should look
Amsterdam.
into? Windy
Huh?
City. Windy City, you know what you should look into Chicago? Look into Hyde Park. Hyde Park is they then did a complete 360 over there. And Orland. Orland is real nice, Windy City.
Yes, he
Real
did. He did win the city. At the end, Dr. King tried to go against him, and that's what happened. You're right. He started telling them at the end, and you know what happens when you do that. Look at Puffy. Look at Diddy.
Okay. Anyways, like let's get to it. So, um, anyways, first of all, I want to say, congratulations. I'm a little bitter. Congratulations to the Bills, man, for pulling it off. I know the Ravens them are sick. Lord, they dropped the pass.
And they
Bills,
was giving up points, Key.
yeah,
And they
they
was
had
giving
two
up points.
turnovers. I wonder what happened yesterday. They didn't like
That's that
everybody
Buffalo
saying to blame it
defense.
on what's his name, that one player. I'm like, no, as a collective, they did bad. Like,
Hey, what's up with What about Houston? Did you see that damn what the dude did to the special teams coach?
yeah, I
I
don't
said
know
he about to
what's
get
going on with
fined or
Houston. They got
something. Look, they done messed up on special teams. This nigga done ran up and jacked the coach. I said, oh shit. We got Latrell Sprewell in a football.
exactly. And wow, the Washington
Oh, that was a
Commanders.
shock right there.
Wow,
That was
wow,
a shock. They better get that boy
wow.
rookie of the year. They better get that black quarterback rookie of the year.
My
Because
goodness.
that fucked my
Okay, so
money up
is
right
the
there.
argument
But Washington,
that messed up everybody's money, even the Ravens and the Commanders, big
now
ups.
I
Everybody.
had
I know
Buffalo.
some
I
people
had
lost.
Buffalo in them. I had the only thing that messed up my money on that Buffalo game. Josh Allen didn't throw no damn touchdown. He ran him in twice. I said, "You son of a bitch! Like throw the damn ball, nigga." And I'm gonna tell you what pissed me off on that game, Key. James Cook gets all the way down to the damn 1 yard line, and they take him out and put that damn that Ray nigga in there. Oh, Key, I about threw the goddamn. I tried to snatch the 60-inch off the damn bathroom wall and throw that shit. Then I looked at the damn 80-inch in the living room. I was about to kick the hell out of that shit. I say, how the hell are you gonna let this man make it all the way down? Didn't nobody pick Ray Davis for no anytime touchdowns, Key. Um, Ohio State, Creed Traveler. Ohio State about to beat the shit out of Notre Dame. Like I told y'all once before, it was gonna be Ohio State and Notre Dame in the damn championship. They was the only two teams with the most complete teams out there this year. After Notre Dame lost that first game to Northern Illinois, they've been on a win streak since. But the reason why Ohio State is gonna beat Notre Dame is because Notre Dame is the model of consistency. They got a good quarterback, but they're consistent. As long as Notre Dame stays on track, Notre Dame gets the shit done. But when Notre Dame falls behind, hell, they getting 8.5 points. But when Notre Dame falls behind on the chains, it fucks it up because they don't have the big play capability like that. And Ohio State has the best front four in college football. Plus, they have some mean linebackers and cornerbacks. Ohio State defense is what gives a lot of teams trouble. Just like I told my brother and them that that Oregon, they may have been undefeated, but they barely walked away from Ohio State the first time. And I told my brother and them that Ohio State was about to beat the brakes off Oregon. But Notre Dame's a good team, but they're stationary. They don't have the deep threats and wide outs. They're a run oriented team, and it's hard to run on Ohio State. I got Ohio State by at least 10 tonight. They're gonna shut the shit down. They're gonna come. They're gonna press. They're gonna press my man. They're gonna have the quarterback from Notre Dame. What's his name? Riley Leonard. They're gonna have Riley Leonard put down hard. I feel sorry for him. It's gonna get ugly early. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna get ugly early, and they're gonna put a stop on Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love, as soon as he touched the ball, they're gonna be in that backfield. Ohio State national champions this year again. I'm just being honest.
Um, well, yeah. Hey, Creole, good to see you, King. Well,
Hey,
let's
Key,
kick
where is
this.
Notre Dame located?
Well,
I can't remember where the fuck. Ain't it in Ohio? Yeah,
Notre
isn't Notre
Dame.
Dame located in Ohio?
I thought it was
Oh,
Indiana.
okay. I was trying to figure it out. I can't remember.
Yeah, I thought it was
Okay.
Indiana.
Oh,
That's where they're
Indiana.
located. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Um, but boo. Anyways, I'm blue over this weekend with football, man. It's been absolutely insane. But let's get this boxing kicked off, you guys. Let's get it. Yes, it is $500,000. Yeah, them houses Windy City is expensive, but they're so pretty though. Man, Man, anyways, let's get kicked off with this boxing talk. So I'm glad y'all started with David Benavidez and David Morrell because there is a lot of people focus on this card with David Benavidez and David Morrell. In particular, Pitbull Cruz. I think should we, you know what? Let's just get right into the meat and potatoes of the show, and let's
Okay. Shepherd's pie, shepherd's pie.
no. Let me do let's get to the appetizers first. Let's get to the appetizers.
Okay. Bacon wrapped scallops.
Okay, so scratch that with the we gonna get back to David Morrell and David Bennett. Oh, I do want to say the gloves off episode was absolutely amazing, and there has been a surge in the David Morrell and David Benavidez tickets, you guys.
I thought they
The
was good.
huh?
I thought it was like 100 left.
I don't know. I just heard the percentage. I heard they increased by like 30% for the past week. Like it's been like a crazy amount being sold right now. But I mean that would make sense because we are officially what like 12 days. Wait, how many
10.
days? It's the first 10
10
days
to
away.
up.
Yeah,
10 to up.
yeah. So shout out to y'all for getting y'all tickets. Make sure you guys support this fight. This is our fight right here. This is
Fight
for
of the
us.
year.
This is
And,
for
and,
us.
and you know, David Benavidez is looking nervous.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of, we owe the Edwin De Los Santos y'all owe Edwin De Los
Oh,
Santos
him
an
shit.
apology. Yes, you do. Because he came out and said over the weekend that he had a medical crisis. Boom. Okay. He said he had he said he had a blood clot diagnosis, y'all. We can't do that. Okay. And it requires 6 months of recovery before he can even consider training.
What happened to his hand? Why he ain't tell us that when he said it was his hand?
I don't know, Upper. Maybe he felt the blood clots in his hand.
Can you stop?
I don't know. I just know I'm just reporting it to y'all that Edwin De Los Santos had a good reason to be out for several months. He had a severe medical condition involving blood clots, and we will be seeing Edwin De Los Santos on the March or April undercard. They're trying to see if it's going to be either Fundora or Tank Davis. So I will keep
Tell
y'all.
him to stop juicing. Tell him to stop juicing. He wouldn't get blood clots.
Don't do that. Hey, Big Block. Next up is another fight cancellation, which was supposed to be on the Tank Davis undercard, and that is Jamal Charlo. It looks like is officially dead. They couldn't land on a I guess a figure or something. He was supposed to fight Thomas Cornflake Lamana. And
He ain't
what you
fighting
say?
cornflake. I said he ain't fighting cornflake. Damn
No,
it.
he's not fighting cornflake anymore. So, but I wonder because people are saying, "Oh, see, this is PBC." I wonder if this is the reason why this fight is not happening is because they're going to have him on Jamel undercard. With Jamel with his brother, his other brother. I think it's going to be a Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back type of fight.
Extravaganza.
Exactly. So I'm wondering if that is, but that Jamal Charlo is officially off the Tank and Lamont Roach undercard. You guys, I'm sorry. Is Derek James still training Frank Martin? I'm glad you said that. There are pictures floating around. Hi, IFF. Of Frank Martin in the gym with I forget that trainer name. Dang it, Upper. I haven't heard anything about Frank Martin.
I heard he been messing with another trainer though, and I've seen him with another trainer, so I don't know. One thing about it, TD, I can't tell you for sure because after the Earl situation, me and Derek ain't really talk like that. Really, I mean, I asked him a question one time, and he kind of brushed it off and everything. And ever since then, I say what's up to him, and he had chuck me the deuce and say what's up to me, but we ain't really had no conversation really. Like, I mean, I understand, I'm not gonna press a nigga to talk, but Derek's still my man and everything, but we haven't talked really since then, so I really can't tell you. Salute to my man teaching the building. Salute.
Well, I told you guys at the fight that I was at the Tank and Frank fight that they went their separate ways. I told you guys that there would seem like some tension, but I didn't want to read too much into it because it was an emotional loss. Hey, Teach. So I wouldn't be surprised, but I did see that, Tay D. trying to see. Jamal Charlo dropping the ball. Cornflake was a good touch and an easy back. I absolutely agree. And now he got Cornflake coming out, beating his chest, talking about Jamal Charlo ducked.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Cornflake has been looking good his last few fights. And the only people that beat him recently was he lost to Jorge Cota, Brian Mendoza, and he lost to Erislandy Laura. But he stopped Felix Borjao. He beat Saul Romano, Michael Marcano, Francisco Cordona. He beat Salim Labra, and then he beat Wamel Witt with a knockout in the third round, who was 33-1. Then he TKO'd Nicholas Hernandez. Then Juan Carlos Abreu, he stopped him in the 3 rounds. So Thomas Cornflake is on a damn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fight win streak. And on the 8 wins, he got 5 knockouts in them 8 wins. So it looked like his power has increased since he got knocked out in the first round by Erislandy Laura in 2021. Laura knocked him out in the first round in 2021, and he's been on an 8 fight win streak with 5 knockouts. But
Well,
I felt like Charlo could have took advantage of that quickly, but he ain't. So, oh well. Now you got Cornflake thinking that he's Frosted Flakes now.
yeah, but he did wish Jamel Charlo well, though. He did say, he got to, he understand life and mental health and everything. I hope that we see Jamal Charlo back this year. He said simply that he wasn't ready. So hopefully they can get it, Jamal Charlo can get it together. I'm really hoping that, like really, really hoping that, y'all.
Yeah, I hope so too.
'Cause
I'm
I don't
tired of
know.
all this damn mental health shit. Back in the days, we didn't have mental health. We just had niggas being men. Men being
Oh,
men. Whether you got mental health or not, get your ass in that motherfucking ring. Shut up and play.
here we
That's
go.
that's the sissification of men nowadays. They done sissified being a man. Where you
No,
can
it's not. Everybody go through mental health issues, but don't do that.
Man, I've been going through mental health since I was young. I take medication and everything, but I don't let that stop me from doing what I gotta do about being a man.
Okay, but that is you talking about a fighter. You a civilian. These are boxers.
I was a
It
fighter.
takes a lot. Y'all know that boxers
Okay, he's a fighter. I'm a motherfucking gangster. Nigga, I can't sit there motherfucking shooting at me. I can't claim mental health when a motherfucker trying to knock my head off. Come on now. I was a motherfucking gangster. Fuck being a fighter. I was a fighter too. Being a gangster is way more dangerous than being a damn fighter. You can't holler mental health when a nigga shooting your shit up. When a nigga coming up there with them goddamn drakes and them damn drums, you can't holler that mental health. Sometimes you gotta buckle down and be a fucking man. And that's the problem nowadays, because society has made it where it's okay for the pussification of men. Men are not men no more. They're feminized. They have no sense of responsibility.
we don't know what that man is going through or what others are going through.
Exactly, Courtney Thompson. Buster Douglas lost his motherfucking mother and got in there and took it out on Mike Tyson. You don't think that was a goddamn mental issue? He beat the shit out of Tyson for his mama.
Hey, Courtney. Hey, Samine. Oh, Lord, don't remind me. Anyway, speaking of fights, Carmel Moten will be returning February 1st at the T-Mobile Arena with the Battle of the King Davids. He is fighting Frank Zaldivar. Frank is 5. Hey, frequent. Frank is 5-1 with 3 KOs. He lost to Yosdiel Napoles at 134. I'm not sure the weight that this is supposed to be at. We're Carmel. Thank you guys. Hey, KO. I'm not sure. Make sure
KO boxing in the building.
Yes, make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. I'm not sure if what weight is going to be at, though. It's not saying because isn't Carmel? Remind me for the last time. Carmel is a 126 fighter, right?
That man will never see 126 again. His last few fights at 130, 140. That man been boxing around, bouncing around different weights, so I don't know where his weight gonna be at.
Well,
probably
Frank's
be 135.
Yeah, I was gonna say Frank's last fight was at 134, so it'll probably be like around 135 or so. Well, let's see.
Yeah, and then he came
But
in overweight for that other thing. He was like 140 something. So
yeah, so let's see how this is going to go. But be looking out for him February 1st. But congratulations are in order for Romain Villa. As we all know, Romain Villa got knocked out by Boots, and then when he tried to come back over the summer, he got food poisoning. Somebody poisoned his food. He was supposed to be on a Tank Davis undercard. Dang, we had a couple people. Edwin Romain was one. He got food poisoning, and then he lost the fight, but he returned over the weekend, you guys, where he was on the Roberto Duran tribute event in Panama City, Panama, and he knocked out in the fourth round, I think. He knocked out Alexander Duran. So Villa's next bout is going to be on Pro Box TV. He is working his
okay,
way back up to title contention. So be looking out if Romain Villa wins this next fight, especially in spectacular fashion. Be looking out for 147 to get right back interesting again, okay?
Romain Villa versus Devin.
Oh my God, upper echelon, upper
That'd be a
being
good fight.
messy, upper
That'd be a
being
good fight for
messy.
Devin versus Romain Villa. That'll get him. That'll get him in touch. That'll get him straight.
Nah, that's being messy. Romain, I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm with it. Let them all fight. Villa just got stopped by the dude. Yeah, he's back already. That's why I say he came back, got knocked out, and then he just knocked out somebody on the fourth round. It looked like he looked good in that fight. But Alexander Duran, he's not he's not really a formidable opponent, if you guys know my drift. Hey, Mr. Altruistic. Shout out to EB Sweat a lot in the background too. I didn't forget. Where my boy Rob Walker and them at? I wonder where the rest of my gang at. All right. Up next, Anthony Casasi. Remember Anthony Casasi knocked out Joe Cordina? Well, he
Yeah.
is expected to vacate his IBF championship, you guys.
Oh.
Because he got a mandatory in Eduardo Nunez. And so he's dissatisfied with the monetary offer from Nunez. And because of that, he's going to drop his belt, the IBF champion. Hey, Brian, the king of the chat. There go my boy.
Brian the King Falcon. Salute, King. But you know what's crazy, Key? Ricardo Rodriguez that stopped Romain Villa was 19-2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then he just stopped Alexander Duran, who was 21-2. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But that was Romain coming up off that Jerron Ennis ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you come up off of a pounding like that, you're still tender. But that shit was over a year and 2 months ago. Like that was he had a 14-month layoff after the Boots fight, remember? So he had a 14-month layoff and came back and got spanked on.
Yeah, but he was coming off of food poisoning. Remember, he got food poisoning in the summer.
Oh,
he was supposed to be on the Tank undercard. I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not convinced Verdict is still Boots ruined them. Okay, I get it, Tay. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like I say, sometimes an ass whooping to get you up out of there. You won't. Sometimes a ass whooping you can't recover from. And yes, let me get 5 people in the Cash App or the PayPal support the grind today. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through. But can I get 5 people in the Cash App or the PayPal support the grind? I appreciate you. But yeah, Key, that's why I told you. Like sometimes an ass whooping ends your career. Roy Jones wasn't the same after Tarver put his ass to sleep. And that was my favorite fighter ever. But when Tarver put Roy to sleep, that was the beginning of the end. Then you see he kept going to sleep. Roy kept taking nights. Shout out to BH in the building. He kept being sleepy. I was like, damn, Roy, you ain't had enough naps yet? He kept going down.
Well, speaking of naps, Rashidi Ellis will be back in the ring February 15th. I got to see which card that is, but he's making his debut return. So we got the return of Edwin De Los Santos, Rashidi Ellis. We got the return. I'm sorry, what you say?
15th, ain't that one of Turkey's cards?
I want to say it is.
No, ain't that Keyshawn's card?
No, his is the 14th.
Oh, okay.
So I got to figure out which one that is. But
Well, Keyshawn's is on the 14th,
Dr.
and Keyshawn's on the 14th. And when is he fighting on a Sunday?
I think it's a Friday he's fighting on.
All right, Keyshawn's
Keyshawn is
on the 14th, right?
yes, a Friday.
Oh, okay. Keyshawn fighting on a Friday. Okay.
So Rashidi Ellis is returning. Edwin De Los Santos is returning. Erickson Lubin is returning. So all of our injured people are coming back, y'all. I'm really excited about this. I'm really, really excited about it. Speaking of naps, right? Peace. Hey, Harlem Hill. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of the show. So over the weekend, Turkey put out several announcements, okay, that confused the public. I know I was thoroughly confused, and it's really hard to do that when it comes to talking boxing because I'm like, wait a minute, what on earth is going on? So he announced a 4 tournament. Remember the it was supposed to be a 6 tournament. Remember a few years ago. Well, this one is the 4 tournament, and these are the players involved: Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, Boots Ennis, and Devin Haney. Now, okay, follow me, all right? Because I got a correction to make. I don't know when I get something wrong. I don't have a problem with coming out saying I guess I did something, said something wrong. But in all actuality, it wasn't me, it was them. I just want to put it out there because I was told that it was Ryan Garcia and Tio. And they had like low key confirmed it. Hey, Thrill Hill, always good to see you,
Thrill Hill in the
King.
building.
But now I guess he is going to fight Pitbull Cruz. Now, Pitbull Cruz is fighting on the David Benavidez and David Morrell undercard in a few days at 140. If Pitbull Cruz wins that fight, in 2 months, he's going to turn around and fight Ryan Garcia in May at a catch weight of 144.
What?
That's yes, I know, but it doesn't stop there. Okay, you ready? So then after that, Jose, we know about Jose Ramirez and Devin Haney. So if both Ryan Garcia and Devin win, then they will meet in October. So now Teofimo Lopez is in talks. I'm gonna put air quotes because y'all know how Tio is with Africa. Okay, for the 140. So if Tio beats Africa, he will then move up to 147 to face the winner of Devin and Ryan, or he will face Boots Ennis at 147 in October.
Bullshit.
Does this make sense?
Bullshit.
So basically, there's going to be a 140 fight and then 147 fight. So these are 3-4 months of turnaround times where they have to move up in weight. And then the winner of Devin and Ryan for both fights, remember it's a 2-fight deal. So it'll be in October and then another one in February. And then that winner will face the winner, I guess, of Boots and Tio in 2026.
Bullshit.
Does this make sense? So that's how it was broke down to me. I'm gonna come. If I said anything wrong, y'all let me know.
What Turkey said?
This is what Turkey said.
Man,
yes.
First off, Henry and Ryan ain't going for that. They gonna fight. You're not gonna force Henry and Ryan to go up there and fight Boots. Henry already said that. But I think Ryan might eventually. But Ryan's gonna fight Devin and Tio. That's what Ryan wants. He might tell you he gonna fight Boots, but he ain't doing all that shit. Phenomenal. Shout out to my brother Phenomenal in the building. Good people. Salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. But yeah, that shit sounds ridiculous. Like them fights, like who the fuck even makes these fights? Like who would want to see 5'3" Pitbull go up to 144? Yeah. Why not go Tio versus Ryan? And then motherfucking let damn Devin and Ramirez, which would be Ryan versus Devin.
I don't know. I guess he wanted to put all of them in a mix.
Devin get Tio. I know.
And whoa. And I forgot. Hold on.
But what I'm saying is he's dropping the bag. Like
Upper, you're going in and out, friend. Come in and come back out. Upper.
All right.
Does it sound like you're done talking?
Speaking of coming in and coming back out, I still need 5 people to represent in the Cash App or the PayPal as I come in and come back out. Speaking of, but 5 people to support the grind, please.
He said Turkey said then the losers fight each other. Right. But oh, and I forgot to mention. So then Boots will be fighting. They're finalizing the deal for Amanta Stanionis. So, okay, it's Pitbull first, and then Boots and Amantas Stanionis. That's gonna be in Jersey. And then Ryan Garcia and Pitbull Cruz if Pitbull wins. And then Devin and Jose Ramirez, and then Africa and Tio, and then Tio versus Boots, and Devin and Ryan, and then the winner of those 2 fights between Devin and Ryan faces Boots or Tio, I guess, in 2026. So, now, this is the problem that I have with all of this.
What happens when Africa beats Tio?
I don't know, Upper. So this is exactly. Not to mention, first of all, why are all these fights being announced months ahead of each other? Like, no, he can't knock him out. No, he ain't gonna knock out.
Tio ain't got a knockout since he been at 140, except for damn Pedro Campa. His power ain't carry. He ain't good enough to knock out no Africa, buddy. I'm sorry, but nah, buddy, won't happen.
But here's my thing with the whole situation, right? You're announcing all of these fights. First of all, look how confusing that was for a 4-man tournament. Look how many parts I just had to go through. Number 2, where is the outrage that Pitbull Cruz has to move up? 144 is 147. We not finna do this. We not finna play no games here. You know what I'm saying? So where is the outrage with Pitbull Cruz moving up within 2 months to fight a Ryan Garcia at a catch weight of 144? Ryan Garcia, where is your discipline at, sir? Why not just go up to 47 right now? Get your body prepared for the weight before you get in there with Devin in October. What is we doing here?
He's taking baby steps because he's not all the way at 147, basically. But he's trying to be 147, and he know Pitbull can't come all the way up to 147. So Ryan is basically a 147 fighter right now, but he has to cut 3 pounds to fight Pitbull because they're making him and Pitbull meet in the middle. That's what that is. Ryan's already ready to fight at 147, though, Key. He's already ready at 147, but Pitbull cannot come up to 147, so Ryan got to come back down.
Okay, so, all right, I still don't agree with it, though. And then on top of that, you're announcing all of these fights. Now, any one of these fighters could lose. It's not a guarantee that Devin will beat up Jose Ramirez. What if Ramirez get up for that fight? You know what I'm saying? That's not no guarantee. It's not.
He can get up, wash his ass, balls, his arms, and everything. Devin still beat Ramirez. Ramirez is playing.
I mean, but I'm just saying, I'm putting the example out there that it is no guarantee of any of these fighters that he's putting all this stock behind is going to win this fight. There's a lot of time from now until October. And you got 3 and 4 tournaments lined up with all of these fighters as individuals from now until October until they all meet in October for some odd reason. And that is a Saudi Arabia card.
Well, you know something.
Look, I don't like that.
I guess Tio's moving up whether he wins or loses. I guess this is a chance to give Africa 2 belts because Tio go against Africa, he getting his ass whooped. And Teach, don't glaze the man. Don't glaze the man because he's not doing a damn thing, Teach. He's not. But I guess he's giving Africa 2 belts because Tio fighting Africa, Tio's going to get outmatched. Africa's a whole lot better than Jermaine Ortiz. Tio's about to get picked apart. And he's going to get picked apart in the most spectacular way. And then I guess he's going to 147, so his belt won't matter no more. So, I mean, I guess, you feel me?
I think that is something that needs to be talked about where Tio turns down Matias and goes for Africa. That's interesting. I'm going to sit my T on that one.
Know, you want to go for a nigga that got a body or you want to go for a nigga that you can try to body because he ain't got as much pop? And shout out to my brother Animalistic Savant. He the first one to represent the channel for the day. I appreciate you in the Cash App with the $2 holler. I appreciate you being the first person to step up and support the grind. Now, can I please get 4 more people to support the grind with Animalistic Savant? Represent the channel, people. I appreciate you. But shout out to my man Animalistic for leading the charge today. I just need 4 more people to support the grind. Go ahead, Key.
Tio just needs to handle business. I mean, let's see if he can handle business. But here's does anyone know if Canelo's
Now
under
he
contract
hasn't.
with PBC?
He's not under contract with PBC DC, but he has an advisor contract with Al Heyman, so Canelo can fight wherever, but he's advised by Al Heyman.
But here's my question: when have you heard of all these fights? Normally, we hear the rumors of the fight, but to hear the actual promoter come out and say, "Hey, we're in negotiations with this fight, this fight, this fight,
Never.
this fight," I think he's jumping about. I saw, look, Turkey, scale it back some, because you don't want these fights to fall through. You can't, there's a lot of stuff that can
Especially
happen.
Tio,
Injury.
like Tio ain't used to pulling out of fights.
Right, Tio will tell you in a heartbeat, no.
Like, nigga, the fuck?
And I love don't get me wrong, I love these fights. These are some really good fights. I would love to see all of these fights go down. But at the same time, it's a little premature, in my opinion. All of these fights is just a little premature to announce them right now. Just wait. You know what I'm saying? As we get closer and closer, because look at what happened with Fury and Usyk. They had to get pushed back. And remember how Turkey, like, low-key kind of threatened Fury in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm not with it. I hate Animalistic. I'm not with it, but let's see how this whole tournament, it's caused a great deal of confusion. With all these moving parts, I say just get them all up in there and just have them fight each other at this point. All of this person got to win this, and if he win this, okay, you gonna meet in this month, and then you got a 2-fight deal for October, and then February. Like, it's just a lot. It's just a lot, okay? But speaking of Teofimo Lopez, he basically is Bob Arum cashing him out. Yeah, he talking a little bit too much. Yeah, he's talking a little bit too much. I'm like, good God Almighty. So over the weekend, Teofimo Lopez lashed out at Top Rank, y'all.
Oh shit.
He said Top Rank wanted to do a big arena, T-Mobile Arena, that's not going to sell in the West Coast against a Puerto Rican, Subero Matias, and this ish undercard. Top Rank doesn't have any stars. There aren't any good stablemates in Top Rank right now. If it was in New York and not on pay-per-view, that fight would be done. They didn't believe it would pass 100K pay-per-view by threshold. So why are we doing it on pay-per-view? Top Rank are trying to F up my life, literally my career.
I mean, he ain't lying. He ain't lying because they trying to do it on pay-per-view and they know it ain't gonna make the threshold. So basically, they trying to make T.O. fight for nothing, really. So he ain't stupid. Like, Devin and them had to pass that threshold. So why are we gonna fight on a threshold and knowing that I'm not gonna make that threshold? T.O. couldn't sell out the small room at Madison Key, and that was on the East Coast where he's from. He couldn't sell out the small room. The fuck is he gonna do on the West Coast?
But here's the thing, though, Upper. If I'm Bob Arum, this is the position that you put me in. Though.
Yeah, no, T.O.
Bob Arum gave him 2 fights in New York last year. He turned down Brian Norman Jr. and he turned down what's his name for New York. So if I'm Bob Arum, okay, you don't want to fight in New York, let's go to the West Coast then. That's not Bob's fault. That's
T.O.'s fault because T.O. keep turning down all the good fights. Like Bob Arum was really trying to make that T.O. versus Ryan Garcia fight. And they was trying to do it in New York. And T.O. turned it down. So, T.O. turned down the Devin fight. Like, damn, T.O., you turned down all the fights. But he's been turning down Devin fight his whole career because he knows Devin to beat the shit out of his ass. He knows Devin Haney will wax his ass. Devin will wax on, wax off, and expose T.O. for the fraud that he is. And shout out to my brother, Mr. Altruistic, in the Cash App with the $10 holler. Appreciate you, my brother. All praise to the Most High. And I appreciate you for always looking out for the channel, Mr. Altruistic. Peace and blessings to you. Now I need 3 more people to support either the Cash App or the PayPal. And I appreciate everybody that looks out for the channel. And Teach, I would pay for Matias versus T.O. on pay-per-view. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah, I would
Matias versus T.O. and you put an undercard on that shit? Make it a $60 pay-per-view, I'll pay for that shit. Matias is that shit, dog. Everybody, man, Matias just did a pay-per-view in Puerto Rico. And he just sold 80,000, dog. Matias just did 80,000 by his damn self. Matias got people that like to see him. He's a brutal fighter. But still, Matias is a good fighter, man. You put Matias on the pay-per-view and you throw a couple other damn motherfucking sidekicks on there. That pay-per-view, if T.O.'s the star that they say he is, and see the reason why T.O. shit don't sell because he's not fighting people we want to see. But if I see T.O. versus Matias, I mean, Teach, you think T.O. versus Matias is a free fight, but Devin versus Regis is a pay-per-view? Make it make sense. Or Anthony Joshua versus Ngannou is a pay-per-view? Like, come on. Wait,
Yeah, I think that he's sabotaging himself. But for him, he pretty much downplayed himself in this whole sentence because he says they don't have any stars. So basically, you're saying you're not a star, you can't sell it on pay-per-view. But yet you were calling out all the other stars, like a Boots Ennis, like a Bud Crawford, like a Tank Davis, and wanted to quote unquote execute them. And you wanted that to be on pay-per-view because you were trying to get their fans to buy that fight to see you fight. But when it comes to you on your own 2 feet, you can't do it. T.O., I need you to have several seats. And if I'm Bob Arum, I would have gave him the same proposition. You know why? Because I done tried with you for 7 fights. Come on, think about it, y'all, who've been following us for the past few months. How many times I done came up here and said T.O. turned down this fighter? We've been talking about T.O. turning down fights since the Claggett fight. Like, we've been talking about T.O. turning down hella fights. That's his fault he in this position. So if I'm Bob Arum, you don't want to do another Florida fight. You don't want to do New York. Okay, let's go to the West Coast. You want to do Vegas? You want to do California? What you want to do? Because every fight that we have given you at the location, you have told us no. I'm with Bob. I cannot believe I'm saying I'm with Bob, y'all. I feel Bob.
Hey, Courtney Thompson, you think T.O. beats Devin? I thought T.O. would beat George Kambosos, but he didn't. I thought T.O. would beat Sandor Martin, but he didn't. I thought T.O. would beat Jermaine Ortiz, but he didn't. Devin Haney's dad, Bill, and them trained Jermaine Ortiz to beat T.O. Devin is a better athlete than Jermaine Ortiz, and he has better distance and a better jab. If they was able to train Jermaine Ortiz to beat Teofimo, Devin would beat the brakes off of Teofimo. Sandor Martin beat the brakes and dropped T.O. twice. Kambosos, the man that Devin beat with one hand, beat Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo's only wins is Pedro Campa. He beat a weight drain Josh Taylor, who already got his ass whooped by Jack Catterall, and then he just goes tooth and nail with a 7-loss Steve Claggett. Teofimo's power did not come to 140 or his skills. Teofimo has regressed as a fighter. Devin beats him easily, Courtney. I'm just being honest. Devin beats the shit out of that man. And I hate to say it, but Teofimo is a has-been. Or matter of fact, he's a never would be. Honestly. T.O., he's not that guy. He's not that guy, man.
Well, I just know I'm pissed off with him turning down these fights. I can't say he's not that guy because I did say that he'll beat up Josh Taylor and he showed up and showed out. I'm just
Josh Taylor ain't been the same, man. Go back and watch that fight. Josh Taylor looked like he was going 2 miles an hour while T.O. was going 10. Josh Taylor hasn't been the same since the Regis Prograis fight. Jack Catterall beat Josh Taylor better than T.O. and he got robbed. Jack Catterall sat there and did it before T.O. And when Josh Taylor fought Jack Catterall, Josh Taylor was weight drained. Josh Taylor is 5'11". He should have been moved up to 147 because he done got older. In that Jack Catterall fight, he was looking sluggish and he looked bad. And then a year later, he fights T.O. He looked even worse. Josh Taylor didn't throw nothing. Man, T.O. could have sat back, ate lunch, Motherfucker rolled up a doobie and came back and landed 3 punches before Josh Taylor threw one. That's how bad Josh Taylor looked out there. Josh Taylor was done.
Oh, poor Josh.
No,
Poor
he should have
Josh. He
been
said
no, he
losers
should
fight
have been
losers.
moved up though. Key, he was sitting there waiting at 140 all these years.
Yeah, he was. He was sitting down waiting. Him and what's his name? They did not want to go back. They did not want to
Hell
move
no,
up.
they
I don't know
didn't.
what it was.
They was not trying to go up. They
They was not trying to go up. I don't know what it was. They said no mas. Absolutely not. Speaking of no mas, Lubin and Ardriel Holmes are going their IBF fight title eliminator. These are the ones that's gonna face Bakram. Is gonna go to purse bid on January 28th. They could not reach an agreement, a financial agreement for this fight. So I will keep y'all updated. We got a week away, so I'll keep you guys updated on who wins this. If a consensus is made, you know what I'm saying, that everybody can agree to, both Lubin and Holmes. For this, I'm gonna keep my eye on this fight because I actually want to see Bakram fight again. I'm like very intrigued with his style. I don't know if that was Tim Zoo having an off
no,
night.
it
I don't
wasn't.
know what it was, but I gotta see it again. I gotta see
You know what's
Bakram
crazy,
again,
Key?
y'all.
Bakaram, the only time he gets fights is with his mandos. Motherfuckers ain't just jumping out the window to go fight Bakaram. He has to fight his mandatories. They have to force a mandatory to go in there and fight that man. Motherfuckers ain't calling him out.
Exactly.
They ain't calling him out.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Yeah, I want to see who he's gonna fight. I don't think Haney beats T.O. easy. Well, let's see how it go, BH. Hopefully they'll be meeting up in about 17 months. So let me see. Let's see how this goes. They should be meeting up in about 14, between 12 and 14 months. So we got about that time. But first, Devin got to get
Okay.
past
Hey,
Ramirez.
BH. Yeah, you said Ryan B. Haney drunk. Ryan wasn't drunk in that damn ring. He was out of shape. But BH, Cambosos beat T.O. and he's trash. Cambosos lost to Devin Haney with one hand. Devin, the first fight versus George Cambosos, BH, Devin Haney beat George Cambosos with just a jab. Then Maxie Hughes beat the shit out of Cambosos. Then Loma stopped Cambosos. Then Tio gets in there with Sandor Martin, gets dropped twice. They rob Sandor Martin for Tio. Jermaine Ortiz beats Tio. They rob him. Tio got in a fight. Tio got in a fight with motherfucking Steve Claggett, who has 7 losses and went tooth and nail. So how the hell you don't think Devin Haney can beat Teofimo? Devin will punish Teofimo. Well, Rollo, you think T.O. beat Devin than Rollo? Because that's what we're talking about, Rollo. They're saying T.O. can beat Devin, and I'm sitting here saying that Devin washes T.O. So are you saying that? So are you letting your feelings for Devin come back out saying that T.O. can beat Devin, Rollo? Is that what you're doing?
No,
Well, I
hey
think that's what
Rollo,
Rollo's
he's
doing. I
not.
think he's going for the T.O. bandwagon instead of Devin.
No, I think he was coming at somebody in the
Oh,
chat. I don't think he was coming for
because
you. Bud fight at 54 instead of Bud getting flatlined by Canelo.
yeah,
What,
Buzz gonna get
Baka?
hit with the ooh, get hit. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be absolutely very interesting to see that fight. Oh my goodness. I think he chose right to go after Madrimov and not Bakram. That was smart. Anyways, everyone you name hit harder than Devin. Lord
Jermaine
Jesus Christ.
Ortiz does not hit harder than Devin Courtney Thompson. George Kambosos definitely doesn't hit harder than Devin Haney, Courtney Thompson. So you can't say it. And I don't think Steve Claggett hits harder than Devin Haney, honestly. So that's half the people I named.
Well, speaking of heavy hitters, it is confirmed that Gary Antoine Russell will be taking on El Rayo, which we knew about this
Salute to Rick
already.
Sims in the building.
Hey Rick, at 140 for the WBA. Now I think I got something here, right? What if the play is after Tank fights Lamont Roach and beats Lamont Roach? I got Tank winning that fight. What if the play is the winner gets and Tank moves up to 140 to fight one of them, or it meets them at a catch weight? Now I'm hoping that Gary Antoine wins this fight, because think about Tank versus Gary or Russell in Washington, D.C. later on this year. Y'all can't tell me that's not no big fight. Y'all cannot tell me that this fight that has been brewing for years, Mr. Gary get to be in his brother's corner to coach him to beat Tank Davis. I am really praying to the boxing god that Gary Antoine could pull this off, just because I want Tank versus a Russell brothers so bad, y'all. So
If Tank
bad.
fights one of the Russell brothers, I hope it's Gary. I mean Gary Antoine. I mean not Gary Antoine, but Mr. Gary.
Mr. Gary ain't back yet, Upper, and there's no telling when
But
he's
that's the
coming
only
back.
one I feel like they can give him the give him the business like that. Like Rallo, I feel like Devin versus Regis would be easier than Tio, honestly. That's what I feel. But yeah, Thrill Hill, my PayPal is that one right there. It's still the same thing. It works.
I'm hoping, y'all, because I would love to see Gary Antoine versus Tank. That's a really good fight. But also, it has been confirmed. This another fight that I'm waiting for 2025. Puello versus Sandor Martin on the Tank Davis undercard. We knew about this already as well. For the WBC title at 140. I've been waiting for this fight. I cannot wait to see this fight. This is shaping up to be a very good undercard. Like this some good ass fights. Tio beats Devin like Ryan did. I
Tio,
don't
first
think
off,
so.
Tio is not Ryan Garcia on BH. Second off, Justin Hawkins salute. Second off, BH, Bill Haney trained Jermaine Ortiz before he fought Teofimo. And Jermaine Ortiz was able to beat Teofimo. Devin Haney is more athletic than Jermaine Ortiz. And if Bill trained Jermaine, then he'll train his own son too. Think about it, bro. It's common sense. Ashley, the beautiful Queen Corner in the building. Salute, Queen. Hope all is well with you, Queen.
Hey, Queen, make sure you guys like, subscribe to my girl's channel. She was cooking on Saturday. Salute, Queen. Hey, Justin.
Hey, she had a purpose Saturday. I was about to say
Yes, she
cooking
did.
with Ashley, cooking with Ashley, cooking with Ashley.
Exactly. Tank not going to 140 unless it's to fight Ryan. Gary Antoine comes in at 137.
Yep.
Gary Antoine comes in at 137. That's why Gary got to look good in this fight. He can't look like he did with Puello. Even though I gave Gary Antoine the win, I had a 7-5 and I watched it front and center. I had a 7-5 for Gary. So
That was just your biasness. It was a little biasness because Puerto won.
How was that bias? He did
He's my
good.
man Cal Cooler in the
I thought he
building.
won this fight. I thought he did good in that. Salute, General. I thought he did good in that fight, y'all. But I think that's the play. So shout out to Tank Davis and the undercard March 1st. We're missing about 2 more fights, which I'm hearing that we should be knowing by the end of the week or beginning of next week for the rest
I'm
of
trying
that
to see
card.
who Hirakoa gonna be fighting soon. Shit.
Andy Hirakoa is waiting for it's supposed to be the winner of Gary Antoine and what's his name? Oh my
I
God.
wish he did an in
Yes,
between
Gary.
fight while waiting. Shit. Keep yourself active.
Yeah, he is a really good fighter. I would like to see him. You're right about that, Upper. Andy Hirakoa, that's my boogeyman at 140 right now, low key. Puyo won the whole first half of the fight to me. I had a 7-5. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought it was literally that close of a fight. But I think with Gary Antoine being on the ropes and all of that, I think that's what the judges saw. With the Tank money, since they all ducked and clicked up with Turkey. Oh, we finna get there, Courtney, because it's getting absolutely ghetto in this stuff. It is absolutely insane. But anyways, on to the next one. Now, there is a in-house fighting. So we just watched, Upper just played you guys the David Morrell and David Benavidez going back and forth, and one of the issues was testing, right? Well, another issue that's coming up between Ryan and Devin is the testing. So Devin took to his social media this past few days ago and complained that Ryan Garcia had not enrolled into testing. So I'm like, wait a minute, pause, Devin. Wait, Devin. Devin, he not supposed to be fighting you until October, sir. So let Golden Boy and whoever handle Ryan Garcia and how they supposed to be handling him. And you just focus on your fight with Jose Ramirez. That's what I'm gonna need you to do. Okay, we get it, Devin. Although it was confirmed that his supplements were contaminated, we get it that you want it to be a clean fight. And a Chinese guy, Andy, he not that good as you guys think he is. I think he's good.
Teach, you must don't really know about boxing because if you go watch, Andy Hirakoa is half black as well. He's half black and half Japanese, and the man puts on a clinic every time he fights. Teach, I don't know what you got against Andy Hirakoa, but his last fight, he did beat the shit out of Ishmael Barossa. And I guess you're gonna say that Barossa ain't a good fighter either, right? Right, Teach? But Andy Hirakoa is 24-19. Come on. 24-19 with
Hey JTM, good to see you, King. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, it's 24-0 with 19 knockouts. He stopped Jin Sasaki. So I guess you're gonna say Jin Sasaki ain't good either, Teach. But he stopped Jin Sasaki. He stopped Ishmael Barossa. Matter of fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. His last 10 fights have been stopping. I mean, if you want Thrill Hill, I can send you the link. I can send you the link then, Thrill Hill. But yeah, his last 10 fights have been stoppage.
Absolutely.
And Jin Sasaki was one of those. And Kia tell you, Jin Sasaki is a real good fighter.
Yeah, Jin Sasaki ain't nothing to sleep on. I think that's his only loss.
Yeah, that was Jin's only loss, Andy Hirakoa.
You really think Gary can do something with Tank? When was the last time Gary fought? He gonna need 2 to 3. And not to mention Gary is still what 126, 130. And he's coming off of a shoulder injury. That's why I said I prefer Gary Antoine than Gary Russell. Because he just had shoulder surgery last year, if I'm not mistaken, in the summertime. He was another one that was injured. But I will say, though, Mr. Gary did say that when he makes his return, he will come back at 135. But I absolutely agree, BH. I think that Mr. Gary should get back in the mix first, get a fight in, and then go up. You know what? I would have loved to see Mr. Gary fight Pitbull Cruz. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a good fight for me. Gary Jr. is retired. I said the same thing, Rick. Notice no other fighter saying Ryan has to use Vada in order to get a fight with them. It's only Devin. Well, again, with this whole fiasco, everything that's going on, like I said, I get where it's coming from because you do want a clean fight. I do advocate for that. All I'm saying is, Devin, I want you to focus on Jose Ramirez. We get it. We understand. We understand, Devin. Gary needs 2 to 3 tune-ups if he have any chance against Tank. I mean, I want to say that the Russell brothers. Now, one thing I will never do is sleep on the Russell brothers. They cold-blooded when it comes to boxing. God rest their father soul. He was an excellent coach and had them boys in the gym, from what I understand. So I wouldn't say that it would take that many if he was to get serious. Now, 2, okay, 3, I think it's kind of pushing it. But I don't think that Mr. Gary should come back. I'm with you on that one, BH. As far as jumping in there with a Tank Davis, being off for so many months or years, excuse me. Then you had the shoulder surgery. I wouldn't want to see that. I would prefer Tank versus Gary Antoine. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I prefer that than Mr. Gary. Now, would I love Mr. Gary versus Tank? Absolutely. But I like that one better. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Gary. Thank you, Brian. Thank you so much. Thank you. My goodness. Gary never fought a B-level fighter. Listen, Ashley, girl.
He fought Loma.
Girl. Gary Russell can't touch Tank. He just a hater. I just think, he upset, and that's why I said I would prefer Gary Antoine. And he will get a check. If Gary Antoine was to fight Tank, he'll get a check. I like the smack talk. Well, it's really Mr. Gary that smack talk, because I haven't heard Tank speak on Mr. Gary since they fought. Since they had that fight with Meek Mill at his fight back in what was that, 2023, when the Hector Garcia fight, when the Garys rolled up on Meek Mill and everybody. And then people were like, why did they stop a fight? Boy, it's a $10 million superstar. At the time, Meek Mill, you know what I'm saying, was on his high horse. And you had Rollo and Gilly and all of them. Hell yeah, they're going to stop that fight. Shoot, Meek Mill, a walking bag. That was Jay-Z protege for a minute. Hey to the beautiful queen of Raina.
I mean, Diddy's protege. Diddy's protege.
No, we're not doing Jay-Z is the one that got him out, so I'm saying that was Jay-Z's protege. Loma's a much more better fighter now than he was when he spanked Gary. I feel what you're saying, Queen. It's Shakur Keyshawn next for Tank. Anyone else is unacceptable unless it's a champ and 140. That's why I'm talking about Gary Antoine, Rollo. Because if he wins, if he beats Ryo, he'll have the WBA belt. And they can make an in-house fight with there. But y'all are funny today. Y'all are funny. Anyways, y'all ain't right. Anyways, man, on to this. So I get what they're coming from, Bill and Haney and Devin Haney, about the VADA testing and Ryan Garcia and everything else. But focus on y'all fight with Jose Ramirez. I'm sure that they're going to get Ryan worked out everything with them, because they do have things that they have to follow as far as the commission go. And it's inactivity don't care. Absolutely, Thrill Hill. That is a definite fact. Absolutely. But anyways, on to the Bud and Terrence. This has been this fight has been talked about for the past 48 hours. I guess it is being reported that Turkey is going to pay Canelo 9 figures, over 9 figures. And allegedly there's going to be a 3-fight deal with Canelo. I haven't seen Canelo fight 3 times in a year. God knows when, right? So I'm not sure about that part. But he's supposed to be fighting, if we are to believe the rumors, in September, which leaves May open. Some people are speculating that it is the fight with William Skull to get his IBF title back, and he'll be 2 times undisputed, and that way Canelo and Bud could battle for Canelo's undisputed title. Right? Now, with that being said, some people are calling on Bud Crawford to go ahead and drop the belt. It's just time. Don't hold up the division like all the talks between you and Spence did at 147. Just go ahead and drop the 154 belt. Also, there are talks that Bud Crawford could be coming back and fighting Devrenchenko upper at 168. Devrenchenko. Bud Crawford, allegedly. It's just rumored that could be before he gets in there with Canelo, let him fight Devrenchenko. How do y'all feel about that, though? Should he just pull a Jamel Charlo and just get up there? Or should he have that tune-up fight at 168?
He should have that tune-up fight with Devrenchenko, because if not, he gonna be completely outmatched. But I think Devrenchenko might upset the apple cart now. Devrenchenko ain't no easy match. Devrenchenko has only been one person that silently beat Devrenchenko, and that's Jamal Charlo. He upset Triple G, they robbed him. He upset it there, Jaime Munguia, they robbed him. Like, Devrenchenko is an unsung hero of boxing. Terrence Crawford go up there bullshitting. He can see that Canelo payday go bye bye.
Well, another reason why they're feeling like maybe he needs to is because when this fight was announced, Upper and Chat, it got some traction, but it didn't land with the big splash that I'm hearing that they were hoping so. So, Mikey Garcia came out and did an interview on Fight Hype and said he does not like this fight at all. Shout out to Fight Hype. I'm gonna quote something from them. That's why I'm shouting them out. He basically said like it's a mismatch in so many words. He's not excited for it. And I've heard several other people say that it really don't make
Mikey
sense
is the perfect
for
example.
this fight.
He was pound for pound number 4. He moved up to fight the Megalodon, and his ass got torched. And he's saying that's what's gonna happen if Terrence Crawford moves up to fight Canelo. That weight is too much. Exactly.
Well, he's saying. Oh,
Now I'm telling Courtney Thompson exactly.
Well, he wants. Well, there are some that have a difference of opinion. One of those people is Edgar Berlanga. I told y'all Berlanga was.
Oh my God.
I told y'all, Berlanga is gonna look. He gonna insert himself, pause, into all these conversations with Canelo because he want that get back. Berlanga really want that part two. Child.
Why is he wanting part 2 and part 1 wasn't even fucking close?
I don't know. Berlanga feel as though since he did not get knocked out, I guess
No, he feel like he got that. He feel like he got that damn check. That damn check sit hard. He ain't never seen that much money in his whole career. The Canelo fight, he made more money in Canelo fight than he made his entire career times 3. As much money as he made in Canelo fight, Key. Because he's never made over $100,000 for a fight. So you can add all them fights up and times it by 3. That's how much money he made. So now he out here chasing bag like a gold digger.
Oh my goodness, not a gold digger.
I ain't saying he a gold digger. But he wants some Canelo figure. Give me money. The fight wasn't even close.
I know, but Edgar, well, Edgar is rooting on Bud Crawford to beat Canelo. He said that the only thing that Canelo has is weight. He said, but Bud is an all-around better fighter, more skilled, quicker, and will upset the algorithm. So he is
Edward Belanga and Shakur always been on Bud's nuts. That's Shakur homie. Mr. Butt Naked in the hotel room with Shakur. But
he was not, but oh my God, don't do that. Don't spread no false information.
Okay, they was in their boxers. They was in their boxers.
They were not. It was basketball shorts.
They had their shirts off in their boxers. They had their shirts off and they was in their damn boxers. But
oh my God, they were to their girlfriend.
Edward Belanga, if you want to rematch with Canelo, won't you fight somebody like Lester Martinez or Ulises Iglesias, so that you can fight a top fight before you go after the boss? He has not beat a top 10 fighter his whole career.
Okay, but what do you think about Berlanga riding with Bud Crawford?
I mean, he rode with Shakur. Shakur was on his knees in front of him in boxers.
Okay, we're done
with
this conversation.
Of course he gonna ride with them. You ever get your shit pushed in? He got his shit pushed in deep. But hey.
Okay, thank you.
But hey, can I get 3 people to support the grind, man? I need 3 people to support the grind for the day. Just give me 3 people. Cash App or PayPal, support the grind, man. Y'all know we bringing y'all this heat every day. I need 3 people to support the grind. But you know what it is, Keith. We ain't gonna be in a hotel in boxes with the shirts off singing. I mean, I'll drop on my knees.
Thank you.
I ain't dropping on my knees unless you're a female, and I'm not doing that either.
Okay. Anyways, so Bud Crawford said, because a lot of people were saying that Canelo is going to stop Bud Crawford or beat him up. So, and yes, okay.
I say he's gonna stop him.
So Bud had something to say about what you think and what others think about this fight. The question was posed: what challenges does Canelo pose once you guys get in there? And Bud said his punching power and his physical size are the only things I have to worry about. But who knows? Once we get in the ring, we don't know how it will handle his power and size. I've been fighting bigger guys my whole life, so I'm pretty familiar with that. And he's not the only one. A lot of people a few people I've seen, including myself. I think Bud can. I'm riding with the culture with this one. I might.
Well, the
pick
culture
Bud.
has been off for a long time. Bud was the bigger guy versus Uriokas Gamboa, and he still did the stanky leg. Bud was the bigger guy versus Mean Machine, and he still hit the canvas. Now you're going up against a real bigger guy. Bud was the bigger guy versus Earl Spence. Bud, you haven't been the smaller guy. You have always been a weight bully, coming from 135 up. Only one time you wasn't the bigger guys when you fought Jose Benavidez, but he had a bullet leg. But I can't wait to get in there with Canelo because you're gonna go to sleep. Exactly.
Hey, Shane Frazier. Hey, Melvin there. Lord Jesus. Okay, so look, look. Canelo had a rebuttal.
Yeah, he was bigger than Madrimov.
So Canelo did it. Who was bigger than Madrimov? Madrimov was bigger than Terrence.
Bud was bigger than Madrimov. I can pull it up, He
was not. I thought Madrimov was. I think
Madrimov
Bud
was rehydrated bigger than Madrimov.
Well, Canelo said somebody asked him, "Are you tired of hearing of people asking you about Bud yet?" And Canelo said, "Look, I respect Bud. He's very talented, but he just win. Lord Jesus, here we go. He just win one big fight. If you see his record, he just beat one good fighter. Other than that, he hasn't beat other good fighters like Spence."
Exactly.
Lord, here go Canelo. Here go Canelo. So a lot of people,
Get him, Canelo.
What Canelo said, had this big outpouring of people combing through Bud Crawford's record. So I thought, especially since we got my boys in here, Rick Timms and Rallo, hey, Juice Lee, I thought that we can go over Terrence Bud Crawford's resume. And let's really talk about it. Is there truth to what?
Bud has not beat nobody at their prime. Everybody that Bud has beat, he has beaten them. They have not been in their prime. Uriokas Gamboa, he had a year off, coming off a year layoff, and brought up 2 weight classes, right? When he fought Jose Benavidez, the man got shot in the leg. He fought Earl after all these layoffs and after pushing the thing back. Bud is an opportunity. He fought Kell Brook after bringing him down in weight. Like, Bud hasn't fought nobody in their prime.
Okay, so let's go through just the past, let's say 10 fights. So let's go from Thomas Delorme, right? Then he had Deary Jean. We all remember the Henry Lundy and Victor Postile fight. We know John Molina Jr. Then afterwards, Felix Diaz. Who remember that one? And then he had Julius Ndongo, Jeff Horn. Who remembers the tumultuous fight with him and Jose Benavidez Jr.? That was a scary.
And look, that's when Benavidez was lifting that nigga off the ground with them body shots in the 3rd round. No, we're not mad at what he did to EJ. Rallo, what we're saying is he hasn't fought nobody at their time. What we said was when he waited till Earl Spence get another car accident before he said spin the block. Because after the David Avanesian fight, they said, Bud, who's next? Bud didn't know. But in February, when Earl got into the car accident, Bud was like, yeah, you come on back now. He waited till the man got another injury. So we're not going to act like that didn't happen, dog. Like, come on now. We're going to act like we see what we see.
Then we all remember the Amir Khan fight. And the how do you say this man's name? Kava. I always miss his name up. Lord Jesus. Um,
Who, Mean Machine?
yes, Mean Machine. Might as well just call him Mean Machine. And then Kell Brook, and then we all remember the Sean Porter. You know what? To be honest with you, I ain't gonna stunt. The Sean Porter fight, the Benavidez fight, and the Gamboa and Victor Postol fights are my four favorite fights by Bud Crawford. He put that Sean Porter fight. I couldn't believe what I saw. Like
Sean
this
Porter
man
had
really.
hip surgery and shit from Spence fight. You know,
I know, but still though, like just the way how he turned up, man, that was a performance. But I'm not finna stun on no Bud Crawford. Those are my four favorite fights by
Juice
him.
Lee, we've been talking about car accidents. Yeah, I've been talking about it, Juice Lee, before the fight even started, Juice Lee. So don't say nobody wasn't talking about it, because we sat there and said, why no Juice Lee. Yeah, we said after the Ugas fight, yes, we did, Juice Lee. But then Bud turned down the fight and drug it out for a whole year while he cycled off. That's what the fuck happened, Juice Lee.
Oh my God!
Allegedly, Juice Lee, he cycled. And then he busted, busted up gloves, Juice Lee. But what we sitting there saying is, it's funny how they didn't have VADA tested when he fought David I've been sneezing. Okay, no, nobody said he was in his prime. What we said was, yes, exactly, Rick Tales, but you gonna act like the fact that Earl wasn't in another car accident and then Bud said he wanted to fight him when he got in another car accident when he totaled the car? He totaled the car and Bud called that nigga the next day and said, nigga, spin the block back. Right after. And I can pull it up. He waited till Earl got in the second fight where that teenager ran through and total lost his car. Everybody said that nigga had a damn motherfucking damn broken ribs. He couldn't even spar Rick Timms. The man Earl shitted us out of the damn paper because he wanted the bag. But we'll see. Watch.
And Spence, I gotta say, the Spence fight was a masterclass performance.
He had another car accident in February, 5 months before the fight. But if I was that rich, I wouldn't be fucking driving anything.
Hey, all things, I'm gonna give Bud 100%. If Errol Spence if EJ ain't make no excuses, I'm gonna put that one as number 5. My favorite.
EJ's last few comments about motherfuckers cycling off and doing all that shit. Then who was he talking to, Key?
He said he wasn't talking about Bud. He wasn't talking about Bud. Hey, D-Lane. Bud for sure played. Oh Lord. So it is exactly. If EJ didn't make any excuses, I'm not making no excuses for him. That was still top 5, one of my favorite performances by Bud. The conversation was about Bud because this is what a lot of people are talking about.
Tio could have beat that Spence that night. Tio could have won that fight. Cambosos might have won that shit.
The conversation is, y'all, people were saying after Canelo made that comment, I was just going through his.
Hold on 1 second, Key. Rick Timms, how do you have a total loss and you have 0 injuries? Come on, Rick, you smarter than that, dog. It was a total loss. And Earl and them even said they had injuries. They said they hid the injuries so they could keep the fight. Like he tried to hide the injury for the Pacquiao fight. Come on, Rick. Don't act like these Haney fans, dog. That motherfucker ain't want to fight Earl when he first moved up like he was supposed to. So we're not gonna do it.
Alrighty, you guys. Anyway, so I was just bringing this up again because you know what Canelo said. This has sparked, some conversation to be had about Bud's resume. What I will say is that my 5 best performances by him, as far as the Sean Porter, Earl Spence, even Victor Postol, and who was another one? Jose Benavidez. My thing is, I haven't seen after Bud Crawford. I know Earl hasn't fought since Bud, but I haven't seen anybody put a clinic on them like Bud has done. So I can't say that he's fighting easy opponents. You know what I'm saying? Or people like this because, the man is. I ain't seen nobody else do to him, you know, like, I don't know. Earl Car
Rick,
I
his
get it.
ribs was broken, Rick. The ribs was broken, Rick. That's why he didn't get the chance to spar his whole training camp. And they did come out and say that Earl didn't get a chance to spar the whole training camp. Exactly, phenomenal. They don't believe it. Now, like I said, I don't take it away from Bud because Earl got in the motherfucking ring. But what Earl did, he shitted all the boxing fans because the same way he wasn't supposed to fight Manny Pacquiao with that eye was the same reason he wasn't supposed to get in that damn ring. But he did it for a bag. He shitted the fans for a bag. But guess what, Teach? Canelo, he stopped Caleb Plant. And Bud is a motherfucker whose chin is not the best. If Mean Machine can put you on your ass, Canelo can stop you.
Hold on, pause. Total side note. So Teofimo Lopez is doing an interview, and the man is wearing a wig. What's going on with Tio? Who gave Tio the mushroom?
Shit.
Tio. Put the mushrooms down. He got on a full.
You talking about the one with the brown? You talking about the one with the brown wig?
Yes.
I seen that earlier.
I'm just now seeing somebody just sent it to my phone. Tio.
Yeah.
Teofimo Lopez. Put the mushrooms down, sir.
He's trying to trick people to act like he his wife so he can get some wood.
Upper echelon. That was mean. That was mean. Tio, you better take this. You better stop whatever you doing. That is enough. I need, while y'all out there talking about Ryan Garcia, y'all need to be getting Tio drug tested.
Tio trying to get some Black Lives Matter. Rick, Tio ain't on crack or ice. He trying to give up his crack or his ice. That's all. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Tell It Like It Is. Tio was jealous of his wife because his wife was in the Mile High Club by a black man. That's why Tio was hating on black people. And now, you know, Tio wants it too.
Oh my God. Tio, stop it, please. Who told him to put this wig? Okay, I'm done. I'm done with Tio for the rest of the week.
His name is Toisha. He's Toisha.
Toisha, thank you. Thank you. Then fans would have called him a P word and a duck.
Exactly.
I just think that Earl did it for the money. Like, for real. I just think that he did it for the money. Yes, he has the Daphne from Scooby-Doo wig on. That's exactly what it is.
He did. And I, yep. And I'm gonna be honest. If I was Earl and I was in that situation, just gonna be honest, I'd probably get in the ring too. Shit.
What, with Canelo?
Like, your record. I said if I was Earl and me and Bud about to have a fight, even if I was hurt or not, just like he was with Pacquiao, talking about I can, like when he was about to try to fight Pacquiao, he said I got one good eye. You feel what I'm saying? Like, shit. Like, I'm tell you like this, $40 million. I'm getting in that goddamn ring. You can whip my ass for $40 million. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like people don't understand Earl's ribs was broke. And the reason why he had glossy ass eyes, the nigga was on painkillers while he was in the damn ring. That's why he looked the way he did. But it was for $40 million. Just think of how many boxers have went their whole career. Matter of fact, James Lights Out Tony boxed his whole career and ain't never earned $40 million. Ain't never earned $40 million his whole career. And that was just one. And that was just for one fight. So, you know, Earl always talk about money in his family. Hell, you see him and damn motherfucking Derrick James broke up behind the family. What homosexual jokes? Rallo, the nigga dressing up like a damn female, dude. The fuck? When you dress up like a female, you must want homo activity. That's what the fuck he wants. That nigga dressing up like a woman. And then, you know, he knew he had a rematch clause. But like I said, I need 3 people in the Cash App or the PayPal. Support the grind, man. Support T.O. in that motherfucking wig out here and his wife getting smashed down. I don't know. But I just need 3 more people to support the grind for the day. Appreciate it. But what you say? Oh, like that for Key.
Because speaking of older fighters,
Oh,
guess who's returning?
Ah, shit.
Guess who's returning? I forgot about this. I forgot to bring this to you guys. No, you gonna be. I'm just gonna be mad.
Ah, shit.
King Kong Ortiz.
Oh,
woo!
Are you serious?
Yes, I thought we would be happy about this.
Oh man.
King Kong Ortiz will be returning in the UK, you guys.
Yes.
Ortiz, who is
it's not the USA. Good. I'm glad.
Oh, whatever. He is 45 years old.
Man, that
okay.
nigga's 63. Can you stop saying he's 45? That nigga's 63 years old.
He's 45 on paper.
Okay, but Ortiz is 63 in real life.
Anyways, well, guess who he's fighting?
Deontay Wilder.
Lawrence Okolie.
Hmm?
Oh my goodness. Really upper echelon. Really upper
Lawrence
echelon.
Okolie.
Yes. Yes, Lawrence the Sauce Okolie, 21-1. He just fought. He just beat up Hassan Muhammad a couple weeks ago.
He's about to go down.
Lawrence Okolie is, I want to say Lawrence is what, 30? Is Lawrence 30 or 30? I think he's 32. 32. But I do know that he's 21-1 with 16 KOs. He beat the brakes off the Muhammad guy. So Big King Kong Ortiz is going to be in the UK. I'm going to talk more about it. Okay. Now, if you guys remember, he did fight. King Kong Ortiz did fight last year in January to Upper's dismay. But he didn't have his loss after he got, beat up by Andy Ruiz back in 2022. So I think this is pretty good. Especially what?
Rick, he was he was our big brother in damn motherfucking the YMCA. And I'm 40 something now. But he said George Foreman versus King Kong Ortiz. But this is what's crazy, right? Lawrence Okolie, this is Lawrence Okolie's last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fights. He stopped Yves Nabu, who was 20-0. He stopped Nikodem Jezowiecki, who was 19-0. He stopped Krzysztof Garaski, who was 31-2. He stopped Dylan Prasovic, who was 15-0. He beat Michael Sykes, who was 21-1. He beat David Light, who was 20-0. He got beat by Chris Billum Smith by majority decision, right? He lost to Chris Billum Smith. I thought he got robbed in that one, but he knocked out Lucas Rozanski, who was 15-0. And he just knocked out Hussein Muhammad, who is 18-1. This nigga is about to get in the ring with a 45-year-old motherfucking King Kong Ortiz. This nigga is going to fucking sleep, dog. Like, this shit is not safe. Like, when you said Lawrence Okolie, I'm like, hold on, that's that heavy hitting motherfucker. Lawrence Okolie be throwing them shits with bad intentions. And we done seen King Kong go down twice from Wilder. And that's when he was in the early 40s. Now he on the other side of the spectrum. This is worse than Tyson versus Jake Paul, man.
You guys are just haters. Y'all are haters. You guys are haters. I thought you guys would love to see the return of King Kong Ortiz.
But this is not a competitive fight. He's going to fucking sleep, Key.
Okay, look at what Oliver McCall just did.
Okay, but Oliver McCall's fighting against somebody his age.
King is only a 13-year difference. That's not bad.
Boxers at 40 do not 40 years old. 40 years old is not the time when you're supposed to be fucking boxing, Key. I'm sorry. Like 40 is not the age where you're supposed to be still boxing, dog. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get fucking hurt, and it's gonna hurt you.
I mean,
well, hell, yeah, he should come
so
back. Now that'd be a good fight for Ortiz, coming back and fighting George Foreman. I think Foreman and him will be on the same level. They both in their 60s, and I still think George Foreman knocks Ortiz out, and then gives him the free Foreman grill. Hey, Rick Timms, she about to fight a 42-year-old, but that only has 5 fights. That shit right there is a disgrace.
You know what though, you guys? Older people need love too in boxing, Upper. Okay.
Okay.
And you guys are gonna get this fight, and you're gonna freaking love it. How about that? And I'm gonna make sure that I put the fight card together.
I'm just telling you.
How
okay.
How about that?
He needs a final fight like this, because this nigga about to get hit with the final flash in that fight.
Okay. Y'all
that
are
nigga
so
gonna wake up with Alzheimer's when this fight over with, dog.
Y'all don't like boxing. Y'all don't like boxing for real. I can't believe that y'all are really hating like this.
Rick tripping.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you so much. King Kong Old. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Slogan. Salute, Slogan. How am I looking bad? Because I want to see. Listen, I had to watch King Kong Ortiz in January. Oliver McCall in what was that? October, November, and Mike Tyson and Manny Pacquiao. Damn it, give me all of them again. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Next thing you gonna say you want to see James Toney come back, and he
might as well.
He ain't even gonna be able to talk through the damn face off. He gonna be like, that's all you gonna get. That's all you gonna fucking get.
Oh, so you're trying to say that James? So you're trying to say that James Toney talks in a Morse code, Upper? You're so wrong.
Yeah, damn right.
You are wrong.
This nigga got so much CTE, he can only dot his thoughts to people.
Oh my goodness! No disrespect to the freaking legend James Toney. Upper, you going to hell?
I've been there. I vacationed there, Key.
Thank you. I could tell. I could tell. My whole thing is, if we had to watch all these old fighters last year, bring on King Ortiz, damn it. I'm done. I am done. I'm done. Bring them all on. Where's Roy Jones at? Bring Roy back. I'm hearing whispers that Floyd Mayweather could be coming back this year. Bring them all on.
I heard Floyd Mayweather trying to come back and fight Barrios.
Maybe, possibly. I heard that whisper too. Let's see if there's any. I'm with it. Bring them all back, Upper. I want to see everybody fighting. Where's Sugar at? Where's Sugar?
You better not be talking about Sugar Ray.
No, I'm not gonna have the GOAT do that.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh, you talking about Sugar Shane? You talking about Sugar Shane? Okay.
Yeah, might as well let Sugar Shane come on back, pretty hot self. So, sounds like a fight Dev would be eager to. You know what, Creole? You know what? Okay, I'm not doing this with y'all. I thought I was bringing y'all some entertainment news. Y'all just shoot it down like that.
Yeah. Devin probably would sign up for one of these fighters.
No, he wouldn't. Upper, come on.
This right up his line.
Upper.
You know,
we really gonna do this to Devin.
You know, motherfucking. They used to call Devin Mr. GK. You know, they call him Devin GK Haney.
What was that?
I said they used to call him Devin GK Haney.
Oh, what does the GK stand for?
Geriatric killer.
Okay.
He's the geriatric killer.
Thank you. Y'all are so wrong. Y'all so wrong.
Geriatric killing this bitch.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you guys. Anyway.
Young Saeed. Look, he throwing up the YS. Young Saeed.
Really? Y'all,
Brian.
wrong.
Hey, Brian King, that is good, Grandpa Killer, but I'm talking about geriatric killer.
Y'all wrong. See, right, Rollo, that they just disrespectful. Disrespectful. Y'all.
So you wouldn't watch no
Y'all.
Sugar Shane. So if they said Sugar Shane versus Devin Haney right now, you wouldn't go watch that, Key?
Of course I would.
Exactly, damn it. And
Y'all
don't that seem
wrong.
like a fight that Bill would set up?
No, he would not.
They
Because that
still
does
chasing
nothing.
Broner. They still trying to get Broner in the ring.
That does nothing. I mean, who wouldn't want to get Broner though? Broner know how to sell a fight, and you know that's an easy W for Devin.
Oh, so you saying Broner? So you saying he likes to cherry pick?
No, I'm not.
That's
No,
basically you
not
said an easy
necessarily.
W.
Well, with Broner, that's definitely a cherry pick. Broner got his whole tooth knocked out by Blair freaking Cobb.
That'd be a good fight, Blair Cobb and Devin.
That's an excellent fight. I've been calling on somebody to get in the ring with Blair. I think Blair is a Trojan horse. He'll upset one of them boys. Except for
I
Ryan.
would like to see Devin Haney versus Jared
I actually think Ryan Garcia beats Blair, but I think Blair and Devin. That's a good
Ryan
fight.
will stop him worse than Alexis Rocha did. He had Blair Cobb fighting the damn motherfucking ref. The ref trying to stop the fight. Blair throwing body shots at the ref.
What if Devin was to come back and fight Barrios, take his belt? I mean, Floyd. Floyd was to come back and fight Barrios, take his belt, and they put up Floyd versus Devin. Since you want to talk about a geriatric killer.
First off,
Yeah.
Floyd ain't gonna fight Devin. Because you know what Bill said? Bill said that Devin retired Floyd. So you know, if Floyd get in there with Devin, he'll make Devin look real bad. But I think Devin can beat Barrios for that belt. Honestly, I've told you before, I think Derek can beat Mario Barrios and take his belt. I think Devin can beat Mario Barrios. I don't know about Stanionis. I know he ain't beating Boots. And he might even beat Josh Norman, honestly. I mean, not Josh Norman, Brian Norman.
Who might beat Brian Norman?
I said Devin might actually beat Brian Norman.
Oh,
if you go back and look at the Quentin Randall fight, Quentin Randall was putting it on Brian Norman's ass, and he kept making Brian Norman cloak. Brian Norman just had one good fight versus Santillion. We not gonna act like Brian Norman been out here showing so much motherfucking skills. Before the Santillion fight, we talk about motherfucking Brian Norman, how he smothered his shots. And you know something, Rallo? If Tank does transform, guess who's gonna transform right behind him?
Who?
Devin, because Devin does everything Tank does. Tank painted his nails, Devin painted his nails. Tank got a diamond tooth, so did Devin. Tank braided his hair, so did Devin. Tank started wearing a pocketbook, so did motherfucking Devin. Both them niggas wear pocketbooks, Rollo, now.
Well, I think the only person that's transforming right now is T.O. So let's hold our brakes on this, guys.
It's just that he's coming out the closet. You know, T.O.'s been there. That's why him and his wife had problems. They both wanted they wanted to be swingers, but both of them wanted to swing with the man.
We're not gonna have no channel, bro. What? That is so mean.
Fuck T.O. As many times he talk about monkeys and all that goddamn shit. Fuck him. But look, like I said before, this is the last time I'm gonna say it, but I need 3 people to support the grind, baby. Just give me 3 people, either in the Cash App or the PayPal. I just need 3. Don't sit back and wait on somebody else. You be the one to support the grind. Support the grind and show AMC FSG Apex in the building. Support the grind. I'm like your local charity, baby. You know, this ain't the church. This ain't the church, but we preaching. Can I get 3 people to support the channel? Support the grind. This is my last time saying it. If you don't want to support me, it's cool. But I appreciate the ones that did. But I ain't gonna say it no more. I just need 3 more people to support. Well, swingers. Swingers, Creole.
Creole, don't feed into it. Speaking of Floyd, though, 24 years ago, this is the day where he defeated Diego Corrales by knockout. That was a really good fight. But anyways, I thought that was interesting.
And he was an underdog in that fight.
Yeah, he was.
I remember leaving.
But
Diego Corrales was talking all that cash shit. And Floyd talking about, you like to beat on your girl. And he was like, I'm gonna beat on you too, nigga. And I'm like, ooh, Floyd about to get stopped. Because you know Chico Corrales was like 33-0 with 30 knockouts. I said, damn, boy, Floyd. And he was about damn near 6 feet tall. You know, Floyd was, like 5 something. I'm like, boy, he about to pepper spray Floyd. Man, Floyd came out that motherfucker. He was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Floyd said, fuck all the bouncing around. Fuck all the little pretty boy shit. He like, nigga, we about to go ahead and go toe to toe. Next thing you know, I'm seeing Diego Corrales. This nigga spin on his knee. I'm like, nigga, get up. Floyd hit that nigga. That nigga spit around and everything. Rallo, you always talk about Tank when you talk about your favorite fighter. Nigga, so stop. Stop, Rallo. Don't throw rocks and hide your hand. Nigga, you just mad because I said if he's sitting there transforming, Devin transforming right behind him. That's all.
Oh my God. Anyways, y'all.
Daddy. So his dad too busy chasing that white girl, and I ain't talking about his wife, to worry about what his son doing out the closet.
Thank you, guys. Anyway, so...
And yeah, rest in peace to that man Chico Corrales.
God. So,
girl, but it's gone too far, and you know it don't matter anyway. You can get
well, starting Friday. Thank you, Upper. Starting this Friday, we have great fights lined up Friday and Saturday. So y'all know y'all going to watch this fight for me. Inouye's returned, you guys. As you all know, the Goodman fight was pushed back because of an injury. So Inoue is fighting he's fighting Yi Jun Kim, who is 21-2-2. Gosh, man, I just hope that Kim, at least pinches Inoue. And we also have Jin Sasaki returning this weekend. As we know, Jin Sasaki is 18-1-1. He is fighting Shoki Sakai, who is 29-14-3. I smell stoppage. Might be a stoppage on this one. And then on Saturday, y'all, another anticipated fight that I can't wait to see. It is Diego Pacheco versus Steven So Cold Nelson. Diego Pacheco is 22-0, and Steven Nelson is 20-0. We also have the return of Andy Cruz, who is 4-0. He's fighting Omar Salido Gamez, who is 21-0. So I'm excited to see that fight. I'm also excited to see Ernesto Mercado is fighting. He's going against Jose Pedraza. Jose, why you do that?
Hey, shout out to my brother Juan in the Cash App with the $5 holler. Appreciate you, Juan.
Why would Jose do that? Did y'all hear anything I said?
Nah, I had a phone call. That's what I was trying to see.
Why is Jose Pedraza fighting Ernesto Mercado? Why you do that?
Why he ain't retired yet?
I didn't know that Pedraza got 6 losses. Damn. Why they put him in the ring with Ernesto like that, Upper? Kalo Netter, remember which one? Okay. DHP presents no. Oh Lord, don't stop it, y'all. Be nice, y'all, today, please. Why would they put? I'm really concerned for Pedraza right now. Do y'all know who Ernesto Mercado is? Do y'all know who? Y'all know that y'all do realize that this man is on I want to say with like a 6 knockout spree. Like he had people retiring. The only person that went the full whatchamacallit with him all rounds was Ngannou. Why would they put Jose Pedraza in here with this young whippersnapper like that? Now, why would they? Who is Jose Pedraza's manager? I'm gonna write a letter. I'm writing a letter, damn it. I can't take it. Also, we got the return of Zaquan Moses, who was 1-0. And it's a couple of other fights on there, but I'm really looking, dang. Oh, Jose. I feel so bad for Jose. Mercado, Andy Cruz, and Diego Pacheco, but I think everybody is checking for that Diego Pacheco versus Steven So Cole Nelson. So as always, I will have that card ready for y'all. Dang, I gotta start on Thursday because it's a fight on Friday. Anyway, them at 1:00 in the morning. Estimated time that anyway supposed to walk out the ring is about 3 to 3:30 in the morning or 4. I got Notre Dame to cover. Okay. It's out of snack and below explosive glove camp. I see an upset this weekend. You know what? A lot of people are going with Nelson to pull off the upset with, this weekend. All I know is that this is a very good fight, a very good fight to kick us off of 2025, because next week, or is it next week? Yes, next week. Oh my God. Next week is the first already. Lord Jesus. Is when that thing hit, man. Oh my goodness. Haley Jackson. Why Steve Nelson bounce? Bounce what, Creole? What happened? Where he bounced to? Pedraza making boo-boo type of decisions. Now, okay, Slogan, you ain't even have to do all that. You ain't even have to do all that. Okay. Now, first of all, Pedraza been getting his behind whooped for the past 3 fights. Boo-boo only slip and fell one time. Eyeliner getting twirled, but y'all pretend. What you talk about, Rallo? We talk about that too, friend. We talk about all of that. I don't know. I don't think you were here, though. We make fun of everybody. All the fighters. I'm just saying Tio needs to take off that wig. I don't understand what the point of that wig was. Y'all see how Keyshawn looked in his last fight. With Pedraza, Keyshawn did stop him, I think, in the 6th round, if I'm not mistaken. 6th round, one of the two. I don't have his box rec pulled up, Pedraza's, but I did see it. And Pedraza did look, you feel me? Man. So I guess Pedraza, these are money fights right now for him. I know, Courtney. I know. I know, Rollo upset right now. That's all. Rollo just upset. And we're talking about Pedraza. So I just said I don't like that he's wearing wigs. That's all I said, Rollo. That Tio, I don't like that he wearing them. I don't. Pedraza has turned into a human. No, because Ortiz, at least Ortiz is spotty. He ain't really been fighting like that since 2022. He had a fight last year. But Pedraza just been taking, oh my goodness. Pedraza been getting beat on. Didn't remind you of Damon chasing Cat in that party. What you talking about, Rollo? Diddy didn't remind you of Damon chasing Cat in that party? When he was like, okay, I remember that part. But how would Diddy remind, because of, I don't know what that means, because I didn't hear no story like that about Diddy. So what happened? I don't know. Put me up on game. What you talking about? What happened? Okay, Creole. He'll be okay. I'm just saying, I'm talking about Keyshawn versus Lemos. What about Akilo? Salute, Akilo. What you talking about? What happened? I know he had stopped him. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what did Diddy remind. I remember the Damon and the Cat Williams scene and Friday After Next. I think that's what you're talking about. But what did P Diddy do something, or excuse me, Puff Daddy? Did he do something similar? Is there like another story floating around? I don't know. What happened, Rollo? Anyway, so I'm gonna have that fight card ready for y'all. I'm excited about that. Chasing Tank at a party and being half naked in a pool with Diddy are two different things, homie. So you're saying Puff Daddy chased Tank at a party? What video was this? Rollo, what? I don't.
Nah, Tank was at a party, right? And Puff Daddy jumped up and tried to hug him. And Tank was like, come on, man, we ain't got to do all that touching. And then Tank went out to the pool. Next thing you know, Puff Daddy jumping off the ledge right there trying to find Tank. Tank was trying to get the hell away from that motherfucker. But Devin in the pool having baby oil splashes in the water with him.
Oh.
We can tell it like it is in the Cash App with the $5 holler, man. Peace and blessings, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
Puffy was chasing.
Now, we almost hit our goal. It's just one more person left, and we hit our goal for the day. But I appreciate everybody that support. We just need one more person in the Cash App to hit the goal, though. But appreciate y'all. But give me 1 second, Key. I'm almost done.
Well, I didn't see that video. What you guys are talking about? It sounds like harassment. That sounds like harassment. Yes, men can get harassed. But I don't condone any of that type of behavior of harassment. Pedraza is washed. He is, and I'm just wondering, why is he still fighting? Now the undisputed. Okay, y'all. Hey, B Dog. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's not do a comparison, okay? All of it is wrong. All of it is wrong, okay? All of it is wrong. But last thing, Oscar De La Hoya came out, did an interview about the Kid Austin versus Shakur Stevenson fight. And he basically said, in so many words, Oscar did, that like he was downplaying Kid Austin, in my opinion. He basically was saying that, Shakur, with his level of accolades from being, in the Olympics, his competition, the championship, the belts and everything, that basically he's not sure, in so many words, if Kid Austin is ready for that. But he had no, Kid Austin Sr. and Jr. pressed for the fight with Shakur Stevenson, but he don't think that, Kid Austin Jr. was ready. Is ready for this fight that's coming up in a couple weeks. Now, I found this quote to be really interesting, this interview, because when it was time when Ryan was going through his, whatever that was, market employee, really, with the Devin fight, Oscar said a lot about Ryan's mental health, but Oscar never said that Ryan wasn't ready, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like in this interview, Oscar is casting doubt that Kid Austin Jr. can pull this fight off against Shakur Stevenson, basically saying that he's not ready. But I never heard him say that with Ryan Garcia now, or Zordo, or who else? Hell, even before O'Hara Davis fought our Amazonian warrior, he wasn't talking like that. I found that to be quite, you know what I'm saying? Like, he thought O'Hara Davis was gonna come in and, be a good a stable mate. Like, he was gonna come in and put hands and feet on Barroso. And we seen how that happened. So what do you guys think about that? How he's basically casting doubt on Kid Austin, basically saying that he's not ready for the Shakur Stevenson. Hey, No Evidence. Good to see you, Mr. No Face, No Case. It's always good to see you, No Evidence. Ran through. Oh my goodness. Can y'all be nice in the comments? Can y'all be nice? Lord Jesus, be nice, y'all. Do y'all think basically that's because that boy jumped in the deep end? Right, No Evidence. What do y'all think? That's because Ryan is his son. Slogan, damn it. Listen. Y'all. Oh God. Lord. Nobody was talking like this. Oscar wasn't talking like this with the other fights, but with I don't think Oscar. I think I wouldn't be surprised if Oscar had somebody sprinkle some money on Shakur. Now I know that's illegal, but I wouldn't be surprised, ladies and gentlemen. I would not be surprised because it sounded like Kid Austin is biting off more than he can chew. Pause. In the words of, as far as how Oscar De La Hoya feel, I don't like that his promoter is coming out saying that because we knew that Rolly had no shot in hell to beat Pitbull Cruz. But guess who was standing by Rolly Rolando? Guess who was standing next to Rolly Romero? Guess. Leonard Ellerby. Win or lose, Leonard was online talking his stuff. Rolly finna knock Pitbull. Rolly bringing the heat to Pitbull. Rolly ain't no punk. Rolly this and this and that. And then once Rolly got stopped, what Leonard come back on there and say? Well, damn it, he tried. You feel me? But we proud of our boy. You know what I'm saying? Like Leonard stood on 10 toes before, during, and after the fight. Still rolled by him. You know, like there was never a time when Leonard was promoting a fight where he like, you know what? I don't think he ready yet. Basically, Leonard ain't pulled no Oscar. Okay. Hey, ho boy, good to see you always, King. You want him to lie? Leonard did. Everybody knew Rolly was finna go to sleep against Pitbull. We told me up and told y'all, bet the knockout. Bet the knockout, okay? You know, and Leonard didn't lie, and he stood right there. Even in the go back and watch that fight after it was over, and Rolly was concussed and said Happy New Year in March. He told everybody Happy New Year. What happened? Leonard was standing right there. Leonard was standing right there. So why Oscar can't pull a Leonard Ellerby and lie? Lie for Kid Austin. Damn it, lie for him. That's how I
Shout out to
feel.
my man. Shout out to No Evidence and that whole boy, both up in the building. Salute, Kings.
That's how I feel. Y'all lie for him. So Oscar saying, you know, Kid Austin, this is too soon for him. He ain't ready. I don't agree that he should have said
I
that.
mean, don't Kid Austin got 20 fights?
I think so, yes.
Hell, when is he gonna be ready then? That means that you haven't been moving him correctly then. If by the time you've had 20 fights and you're not ready for a championship fight, then you've been bullshit.
Hmm. He needs to ride with him. That's all I'm saying. He needs to ride with him. I mean, but he definitely got diddle. Oh, come on, Rallo. Come on. Let's
But
talk about
Rallo,
Rallo.
it's funny, Rallo, that Tank was the one that avoided Diddy while Devin, he half naked with the man. While the man
Upper,
Diddy sitting
we
right
are
there
not doing
flexing.
this.
And
Upper, we're not doing this.
Devin, he flexing with Devin. And Devin smiling like hell talking about, oh. That might have been Devin instead of Meek Mill on the video. That's why they
Yes,
call him the Dream.
thank you,
They
Upper.
called Devin the Dream because he was in a falsetto like, Diddy,
Upper
like
echelon.
a falsetto. I'm sorry.
Upper echelon. Now, listen, he did a kilo. He did, but he switched his position. Remember, they asked him, how can who could beat Tank? No, if Ryan could beat Tank or somebody could beat Tank. And Oscar was like, yeah, with a bat. Remember? Like, can any of these guys beat Tank? He said, yeah, with a bat. And then when the fight got announced, Oscar said, Ryan Garcia, yeah, he's gonna beat him. You know, that's our guy. You know, he's gonna put hands and feet on him. You know, basically. Oh my goodness, Courtney, y'all, please, can we just Lord, y'all gonna get my blood pressure. Y'all gonna get my blood pressure today. Thank you, Ho Boy. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Um, Nobody cares about Oscar downplaying Kid Austin. I got it. Got it.
Well, Oscar don't really ride with the blacks. You heard what Earl Spence said? He said, Oscar, you don't even care about your black fighters.
Well, Kid Austin is 18-0 with 12 KOs. Last fight was Renee Garon, and that was a tough fight for him.
Renee Tellis Garon, and that shouldn't even have been that tough of a fight. But Renee is pretty decent. But he was acting like Renee was the last boss. He was acting like Renee Tellis was the final boss on the damn shit. That's why Oscar said that he don't stand a chance. But I look at it like this: in boxing, as long as you a puncher, you have a chance. He can throw that home run ball. See what happened to H2O. H2O was a highly favored person, and he got that home run ball thrown on him. And see, that's one thing about a power puncher. You can never, you can never throw a power puncher out the business because as long as you got power, you can end the fight within a blink of an eye.
Get into her. Oh my God, Rollo. No, I can't, y'all. Black Amigo Austin. And well, let's see how this go. We got what 3 weeks left for this fight. We got one more week left for the Battle of the King Davids, and we have a jam pack this weekend with Diego Pacheco versus Steven Soko Nelson. I am excited. We got some really good boxing coming up. No upper, no, you guys, no, we're not
I didn't
doing
say
it.
nothing.
You guys,
He said, Akello said Devin going to visit Diddy while his wife was visiting Young Thug. Oh man.
you guys are mean. You guys are so mean. Well, we know Devin not ending. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are mean today. Y'all are so I can't believe y'all cut up like this. Anyways, any comments on boxing chat and
You act like we
upper?
got the anger management crew.
Huh?
You act like we got anger management, and I know you ain't talking Auntie Schofield. What you said?
What'd I say? What'd I say? Um, any comments? I know it's good to see Hope Boy. No evidence was in the building. Courtney, my Chicago brother, y'all being mean today. I cannot believe. Can y'all please leave Devin? We leaving Devin with and Diddy in 2024. Okay, we not bringing that into 2025, y'all. We not doing that. We not doing that. We not doing that. Oh, also on Pro Box, I forgot to talk about this. This is on the 24th, if I'm not mistaken. But we got Lopez versus Castillo and Valsant versus Daniel. That's on Friday. Dang, so we got Friday evening a Pro Box card. No, Friday morning anyway. Friday evening Pro Box, and then Saturday, Diego Pacheco. So let's start it up. First quarter. I'm excited. Um, in the back, Key. What's in the back? Key, you know you being petty too, acting like you. How I was acting? What I do? I was literally trying to talk about Kid Austin, and y'all done pissed off Rollo, and now everybody going back and forth with Rollo. Frequent, you missed it. Boxing must step up, Key. I'm tired of all the talk. I am too, but that's why we have 3 great cards coming up. Pro Box, Japan, and Diego Pacheco and Steven Soko Nelson. Friday and Saturday. Fighting on that card. Oh, really? Which one? The one I just named on Pro Box? Really? I'm gonna have to check that one out. They tired of Devin and his capping fans. I just think that we should leave Devin and Diddy in 2024, y'all. Let's just do that.
How are we gonna leave him in 2024 when they try to? He got a free Diddy shirt on.
He does not have upper.
Man, he got Diddy face on his boxes. Watch when he come back out to the next fight.
Why would he do that, upper echelon?
Because he asked the question. They say, did he do it? It says D-I-D-D-Y do it. Did he do it?
Oh, that's funny. Y'all are mean. I wish I could frequent throw him in the back. I wish I could, because they always cussing poor Devin out.
Now, you know something? Wasn't nobody talking about Devin until Rallo came in here and started talking about Tank. So, you know, he be getting people started. They be wanting to, and you know, I'm an instigator.
Of course you are. Of course you are. And a silk break. Y'all, come on, y'all. Anyways, Rallo, do you have anything to say about Kid Austin Sr. and Jr.? Do anybody have anything say about Kid Austin Jr. and Shakur Stevenson? Anybody?
Are you talking about, how you going to say Kid Austin Sr. when you just called him?
No, I did not. Week? I was reading the comment and y'all was being messy. And I said I would not disrespect that man like that. That's a grown man. I'm not going to call him no auntie.
Come on, P. Come on, P. Come on.
I'm not going to disrespect him. That's a grown man. Devin got, oh my goodness, Courtney. Come on, y'all. Let's be nice for one. Can we, you know what? You know what we're going to do tomorrow? I'm going to make you guys say one thing.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Key. They need to thank
Upper, you went out.
Donald Trump for bringing TikTok back. Funny when they shut TikTok down, boy, all them boys was crying. Them people was crying like hell about TikTok getting shut down.
Ryan whipped Devin so bad.
It was like, I can't believe our government did this to us.
Do you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I want everybody to say 2 nice things about fighters that I name. And yes, Devin will be one. You have to say nice things tomorrow so that we can leave the crazy and the ghetto-ness in 2024. I'm going to have you say 5 nice things about,
You said 2.
I bumped it up to 5. You need 5. You need 5.
Well, okay, here go one. He has heart because he got up 5 times.
I said, okay. All right.
He had great form when he got on.
But you're going out. You're going in and out because you're being mean. You see how God do? You see how God do? That's how. That's God.
I said that Gucci pocketbook that Devin had was slamming. My wife wanted that shit. So yeah, that's 4 nice things. He's a great law-abiding citizen.
Upper, go in and come back out. Nobody care. Nothing
that will tell on you if you do something bad.
I like Kid. I do too. I think Kid is decent. Devin is a great snitch. Okay, you know what? I got nothing else for y'all today. I'm so done. No, we doing 5. We doing 5 tomorrow. Y'all gonna do it for all these fighters to stop being mean. That is y'all punishment. That's y'all homework for tonight. Y'all giving 5 compliments to these men that get in the ring and risk their lives every day. Y'all gonna give compliments, damn it. And we leaving the topics of Devin, Diddy, and hell, even Tank in 2024. I don't give no damn about no white party.
Can you hear me good now, Key?
Yes.
Okay, I said for one, Devin got heart because I never seen a nigga take an ass whooping like that and continue to get up.
We doing this tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna get 3 today. He got heart because I seen him take an ass whooping and kept on coming. Number 2, that was a fly ass pocketbook he was wearing. My wife wanted that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga can really rock a pocketbook. Like that Gucci purple pocketbook. Even you liked it, Key. That nigga had a fly ass Gucci pocketbook. That's two. And three, looked like he had great form when he dropped on his knees in front of Ryan. I'm just saying. So that's three good things about him.
Mm.
Like if he was a female, you would have called him Mrs. Hot too, the way he dropped in front of Ryan. But you know, I'm not homophobic. So he looked like he had great form. You know,
Oh my
that's
God.
three good things. I'll give you the other two tomorrow.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh, he's a law-abiding citizen that will tell on you, so he makes sure he takes a bite out of crime because he did press charges. That's four.
Akila, I swear to God, if you're not here tomorrow, you getting cussed out. You gonna get cussed out. Thank you, frequent. Great form is diabolical. Thank you, oh boy, everybody. No, I'm not doing that, Rollo. I said, you know what, Rollo, your thing is you gonna name 5 good things about Tank. Frequent, you are too. I'm tired of this whole y'all go back and forth every day. I don't want to hear it no more after this. Which I don't know why I'm doing this because y'all gonna do it again. Y'all are habitual offenders, line steppers, bro. You're a habitual line stepper.
Hey, Rollo, you said your daughter wanted her hair like Tank. Cool. My wife wanted Devin's pocketbook.
My goodness, I have nothing else. You got anything else, Upper?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming out. Tomorrow we're going to discuss Shakur Stevenson's interview on the Porter podcast. I guess he said some interesting things, Upper. And we got to get to
Well,
this.
Rollo,
Oh my
well,
God.
Rollo, I'm gonna tell you one thing. At first, I said something about Tank, and I said, "Damn, this nigga had a perm." But he corrected me and said, "That's a blowout." She said, "That's what people get before they get their hair braided." So take it up with Key.
Yes, that's a blowout. Key, I never say bad things about Tank. Oh, frequent. Oh, frequent. Oh,
I
frequent. We
told
not
you his
going to.
name was Ryan frequently, Key. So you can't stop lying. Lying is second nature to this nigga, dog.
All things. Y'all got to be nice. Y'all got to EJ. Okay, you know what we done? I'm done with y'all. Y'all got your homework. Y'all better have 5 good things to say about these fighters tomorrow. From
Well,
Devin.
I finished my homework. I did my
No,
homework
you did.
today in class.
No, you had 3. You got 2 more, and I might add on another. You got to say good things about Tio, Ryan,
Now
everybody.
see, I draw my line with Tio because he called me a monkey, and that wasn't good. And we not gonna do it about the races. I won't say nothing good about Ryan or Tio.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. No one blows
Except
up
for
my
his wife look like she could take. Except for Tio's wife look like she could take a huge black one.
upper echelon. Bill has his hair like Tank too. Okay, bye y'all. Bye upper.
Rollo, see, that was your mind. I said if Devin was a female, he would have had great form. That's what I said. Because I'm not used to seeing men drop down in front of other men's crotches. That's what women do, Rollo. But, he was in the pool with Diddy flexing, so, you know, it comes easy for
Upper
people like
echelon. Good
Devin.
night.
Peace
Good
and bless.
night, y'all.
Bye,
Upper.
Mrs. Key. I will see you later. Peace and bless to everybody that came out here today. You know what I'm saying? Peace and bless to all y'all. I appreciate the ones that supported the channel today. I appreciate y'all. And I've done mine today. Oh, matter of fact, Devin is a man with a good heart. Because, matter of fact, I'm going to do my last one, Key, because I know you're still listening. Devin is a man with a good heart. It don't matter how many bodies a woman got, Devin will still wipe her up. He's saving hoes out here. Shout out to Upper Echelon with his fifth one. Because his wife done had, like Luda said, done been in more laps than Indy 500. But peace and bless to all y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all for coming out and support. You need some help get y'all good things to say about them. Just hit Upper Echelon up. I got all the good things to say about that man. But Peace and blessings. I'm out. Y'all make sure y'all have a good one.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave them holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on .62, gon' split 'em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops, Draco. I got 'em all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Y'all know what the fuck going on around here, nigga. Y'all nigga keep talking about you want smoke.